GHB TV. Pump up the volume. Perfect. Bodies, bodies, bodies. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what you all have been waiting for. This is what we wanted, right? We wanted great matchups. But come with great matchups, come great controversy. We all know what just happened this weekend. We all understand. King Brian, what up, cousin? Devon Hall was popping. We all know what just happened this weekend, man. Let's be real. We all know what just went down. Saw a little bit of corruption with a little bit of craft. Let's call a spade a spade. Tank Davis got it away by the skin of his teeth. What up? This is the this is the segment when I bring the people in, man, and we let the people decide. We gonna talk tonight. We gonna really talk. We gonna really go over this boxing thing. We gonna really talk about what should be next for both gentlemen. Well connected. What up? What up? What's going on, fellas? Dwayne Sorrell, 2 cents. What up? Tank is very immature. Why you say that? We here tonight, y'all. We're gonna open the floodgates in a couple minutes, and we're gonna let the people decide on what happened and what should be done next. And will we get the fights that we want? I mean, it's a lot of questions that need to be answered. It's a lot of questions that need to be answered. I need y'all to stop playing, tuning into this GHB TV, man. If you was chilling with your girl, tell her to chill for a minute. I need your undivided attention. You know what I'm saying? Tell her I'm sorry, boo, but GHB on. I need to go fuck with GHB just for like an hour. You know what I mean? Tell her give you like an hour, son. We gonna be here. What's going on? We talking boxing. Good boxing too, y'all. I ain't mad at Lamont. I ain't mad at Tank. You gotta do what you gotta do. But we gotta call a spade a spade. The boy Tank, man, he was pulling off some crazy antics, and then the knee. The old knee. Her hook solid, G. She not going, but I'm here. You ain't you ain't you ain't gotta tell her to leave. But just tell her it's time for this GHB shit, man. Tell her I'm sorry. If she can hear me, I'm sorry, young lady. I mean, give my man some time to tune in. The boy Michael, what up? Give my man some time to tune into this GHB shit. We only talking boxing, baby girl. You mean? Then you can get back to the loving when you're done. When we done here, you get back to the loving. You know what I mean? Got plenty of time for loving. Yeah, this the streamy. This the streamy. We about to open the gates up, cousin. I know. I already know, foreign. You ain't got to tell me. I know what you on. Too much grease in my gun. Ah, I got the grease in my eye. I couldn't see. We here. He said, he said, no, cause 2 days ago I got my hair done and she put some grease in my shit. And you know how when you be sweating, yeah, we hear you, Tank. We hear you, Tank, but you can't do that, man. Muhammad Ali fought with pepper spray in his eye. He was in there with the most dangerous heavyweight of all times, Sonny Liston. You know what I mean? We can't use that. We can't use that, Tank. We wanna, you know what I mean? We wanna really believe in you, champ. We can't, but we can't go with that one. That ain't even sound right. He said, he said, but she, you know how when you get the hair grease It had dripped down in my eye. And then you got people trying to back the story. Like, I had a woman tell me, no, Greg, that is true. I ain't trying to hear that. You said she bitter, that's the side chick. Who you talking about? Who you talking about, family? Yeah, Amanda Serrano was definitely trying to justify. You know what I'm saying? Come on, y'all, with all that. You know what I mean? We don't need that. I'm about to open the floodgates. We had 88 people in here, man. Soon as we get it to 100, man, I'm opening up the floodgates, man. And make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in, man. Oh, the hairdresser? Oh, okay. So I'm understanding. Now I'm starting to understand what's going on. Greg, you forgot Tank got hurt 3 times. You think he got hurt 3 times? Yo, we got 88 people in here, man. We trying to get it to 100 before we open up the floodgates, man. You know what I mean? But we here. Don't worry. I got a little energy. I ate some good brain food. I'm ready. Who you got in the rematch? I think, listen, man, the fight to me is 50-50, man. Them dudes, the odds went from 70-30 to 50-50 with me. Them dudes, they showed their ass the other night. I ain't gonna lie. Ricardo Robinson was popping. Like, what's really popping? Like what's really going on? You know what I mean? I don't want to hear no bullshit. She said too much. Why you say that? Why you say she said too much, foreign? He said, you know you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block one. Hey, Drake. Some Kendrick Lamar shit. What's poppin', fellas, man? We here. GHB TV, man. We try. All right, we got it to 100 people, man. Let's get it. Let's open up the floodgates. All right, it's time to get down to the bottom of this. What do the people want? What do the people see? What do the people understand? Let's get to the bottom of it, man. GHB TV, we here, and I got the family with me, the GHB TV family. You know what I'm saying? We here. We tapping all the way in. I need y'all to really be straight with it. I don't need the bullshit. History is Baltimore ain't been able to do nothing with DC. Damn, that's the truth. Is that no? They said Baltimore be kicking your ass in football. I don't know how true that is, but hold on, let me see. Rocco, we can't go off the logic. We only go off what we saw. Greg, you think Roach hurt Tank because Tank ain't hurt Roach. I think they was buzzing. I think it was moments where they buzzed each other. You know what I mean? Where they was letting each other feel the heat. You know what I'm saying? And it was times it was a war. That's what you want though. You want that in a fight. You want a great competition. All right, listen, we got four in the motherfucking back. We got brother Khalid. Doing brother.
Yo,
What's up, brother Khalid? We got the
GHB TV, what's good?
what's good? We got the boy John Dub. We
Detroit,
got
baby.
we got the boy Well Connected.
What's up, G?
We got the boy Exile, and then we got Foreign Exchange in here.
Have foreign, baby.
Yeah,
Hey, listen, we gonna start with brother Khalid. Talk to me.
All right, real quick, because I'm going to be in and off. I ain't going to be on here too long. I just want to
Oh, don't do us
make a
like that.
statement. Then, Greg, I'm going to ask you a question, and I'm out.
All right,
So,
go ahead.
look, I think so. I was cool with the 115 to 113. But I do think that with that knockdown, if we gonna be fair, Roach won the scrap. I'm cool with the draw. But I am still cool with the draw because I want to see him run it back. The Heat
Okay.
tank that was B level shit that he gave. I want to see an A level tank versus an A level Roach. That's my
Okay.
stance on that. Now, Greg, ask you a question. Hypothetically speaking, if if Tank and Roach don't run it back from what you've seen from Roach, if he got in the ring with a Shakur Stevenson, does he have the skill set to be able to cut off the ring and new? Because I think that if he could cut off the ring, he could beat Shakur based upon what I saw from him Saturday night. So
Yeah.
you was in the gym with him. Does he have that skill set? Is he capable of doing that?
I think he definitely got the skill set, but to be honest with that style, it's hard to see. You know what I mean? I
Mhm.
ain't gonna lie, it's hard to see. But we obviously realized something about Lamont. He ain't no fucking joke.
Right.
So we need to see it. That's a
Mhm.
fight we need to see.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
fair. Yeah, bro. Salute whole panel, guys. Hey, yo, GHB TV, bro. I'm out, man. Salute.
Appreciate you, gang. Who we got? Hey, John Dub, talk your shit, John Dub.
Man, I appreciate it, brother. It's crazy because when we was on the live, like when the fight was being made, and we was talking about Roach and Tank. I don't know if you remember this. I was like, man, Roach got to believe he could win. Like he really
Right,
got to
right.
believe that. With that being said, Greg, I had Tank winning 4 definitive rounds. I had Roach winning 4 definitive rounds. The ninth round, I'm gonna be honest with you, I had it a 9-9 round because I I think Tank thought they took a point from him. Man, how he went in, like he would have stopped Roach for real. Like so, I think the next fight he's just gonna apply the pressure a little bit earlier. But the ninth round, I had it 9-9. If it's 10-8, cool. And the 10th round was real close. Like the first rounds, like I really wasn't giving him the ropes because he wasn't doing nothing. He really turned up after the 7th round. So to say it's a robbery or that, I don't see that. It was a good
Mm,
fight, but you got to beat the champ. He didn't beat the champ. I think what it is, Greg, is he was so fucking standing on his shield and being tough. We giving him
mm-hmm,
props for that, but man, he was getting hit with some shots. Like his shit, he was hitting Tank with was just keeping him honest. But when
mm-hmm.
Tank, like his shit was like boom, boom, it was like damn. So I'll probably give it to Tank 7-5, but the draw you can't really be mad at that. So that's my take on it.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that, man. I see what you see. I ain't mad at that.
Mm-hmm.
I just felt like it was so good of a fight.
Mm-hmm.
If we gonna call it, we gotta call it a draw. I felt like I felt like Tank didn't do. He wasn't dominant, of course. We
Right.
know that. But Lamont wasn't dominant. Like
Yeah.
he was just getting witty.
Yeah.
So I think I agree with what you said when people giving him credit for getting witty.
Yeah.
Um
I feel like the ninth round was Tank's best round, despite him taking the knee. But I don't. Yeah, you could say it's a draw. I wouldn't be mad at that. But to say like Lamont took it to him and won, I can't do that. I can't say he took it to him, but he stood his ground. And it's crazy. My wife and I were watching it. She was like, "Damn, Roach tough. He must have his daddy in his life." I said, "That's his daddy right there, the trainer." So that being said, all black men take care of their kids because man, you can see what happens once you take care of them. Man, they need both. They need the mommy and the father. So
all day. All
yeah.
day. No, I definitely agree. Well connected. Talk to me, cousin.
First, first I want to say, right,
Mm-hmm.
where is all the dudes that when I said what was gonna happen in both fights,
Mm-hmm.
and Antoine Russell, because you was here, you was a witness. When I said that Twan was gonna beat Rayo, and I said that Tank wasn't gonna knock Roach out, they say, "Oh, you don't know boxing. He's set tripping. He just saying that because he's from DC."
Mm-hmm.
Now we get the results. Where's the same dudes at?
I hope
Where's
you want some
Bang at
money.
with my money?
Hey Bang, he looking for you, Bang. If you on
Where's
here,
Bang at with my money?
oh, we gotta get
Oh
Bang on here.
man.
The same Antoine Russell that what they say they just couldn't see it. They said that he was going to outbox, Rayo was going to outbox him. He got too many tools in the bag, and the man ain't went around, not
Yeah.
around.
And
Then
look,
Yeah. Yeah, you got
everybody
hold on,
said
Quan.
that when they asked me the question, they say, "Okay, we're gonna ask him this: Is Tank gonna knock Lamont out?" I said, "I don't think so." Oh, you don't know boxing. Oh, the whole panel went off. Oh, you don't know boxing. Let me say now, as far as the results of the fight, right? But I feel like to beat the champ, you gotta really beat the champ.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like Lamont fought good. I feel like now if we take the belts off the line and say neither one of them we don't we don't know nothing about neither fighter, and they came in there, we seen that same fight. I feel like Lamont won. If they
Mm.
was it was an equal playing field, and we didn't know that wasn't Tank Davis, that was somebody else, and that wasn't Lamont Roach, that was a whole nother fighter. and they went in there and fought. I feel like Lamont won. It's
Hmm.
7-5. I give it 7-5. However, being as though he didn't dominate the fight, he didn't beat Tank convincingly. Then
Right.
you know what I'm saying. Of course, the champ. I'm not mad at the draw either. Like I said, I'm not mad at the draw.
Yeah.
I feel like a draw was probably the right thing to do because they didn't want to really give the fight to Lamont, and they didn't want to give the fight to Tank because it would be controversial regardless.
Yeah.
Whichever way you went with it, you know what I'm saying? You'd have people say, "Oh man, he didn't dominate Tank. They don't like Tank. They got something against Tank. They gave it to Lamont." And
Yeah.
if they gave it to Tank, they'd be like, "Oh, that's a robbery. He stole the fight. Lamont landed more." Like how the boy, what's his name, broke it down. What's his name? Showbiz broke it
Yeah.
down.
I don't fuck with showbiz.
Yeah, I'm just saying he went to the copy box and broke it down each round of who landed more punches. And if you go back far as copy box, then Lamont won at 8-4. If you go by copy box, far as who landed more punches each round per round or whatever. But like I said, me per se, I feel like a draw. I'm not mad at a draw. I feel like
Yeah.
because Lamont didn't, he didn't dominate the fight. You
I
know,
feel like this. I feel like people feel like Lamont dominated because we never seen Tank in that type of situation. But to
hmm
me, if you watch it, they was just trading. It was back and forth. Like it wasn't
but what
like
I tell you,
Lamont,
G,
huh?
what what I say though, I said, man, I'm telling you, man, he's not gonna knock that man out. First
Well, I
off, they
mean,
know
you
Tank, man. Not just like
yeah,
they not just know him. I was like just like we cool. You gotta look at this. His father, Lamont Senior,
yeah,
coached Tank in 3 tournaments. Three
yeah,
different tournaments. They fought twice in the amateurs. Then they fought in many tournaments together. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
yeah,
they familiar with Tank, and it's something that a lot of guys, well, not a lot of guys, but a few guys that know Tank, just like one of just reason why Gary always wanted to fight Tank because it's something that they know. It's a weakness that they know about Tank that a lot of people don't know. And if you watch that fight, and I'm gonna tell you when we later on, I'm gonna tell you to watch that fight, and you will see what I'm talking about, right? It's something that a lot of fighters don't know that they all going in with either trying to prove themselves and get knocked out, or they be scared and get
yeah,
knocked out.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Whereas though it's a tank that he still can beat you that way because he got a lot of tools in the toolbox, but you
yeah.
got a better chance. You got a better
I know
chance of
what you're
keeping it
saying. I know
close,
what you're saying. I already
and
know what
that's
you're
what they
talking about.
did. They exploited that. Yeah, they exploited
Yeah,
that. Lamar did that. That's what Lamar did. He exploited what they felt like was Tank weakness.
right.
You know,
A foreign, you there?
Man, I'm here.
Break it
Talk your
down.
shit. Talk your shit.
All right, so first, man, this might be regurgitated, but man, Sandor Martin, bro, I can't believe they did it to him. But I kind of had a feeling because nah, for real though, like because bro, like just what he showed, like, and I know he gassed out at the halfway point. We could say he gassed out. He like after 7, like he kind of slowed down to where like
Mhm.
it gave Puello an opening. Puello always had a chance in a fight, but man, I think Sandor Martin dominated that fight. But and then man, the Rayo Antoine Russell, man, I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. That boy Gary Antoine Russell is something mean at 140, bro.
Yes, sir.
That nigga is like, nah, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I'm really thinking about the landscape at 140. He might be the best up there. Cause
Mm.
Ryan not 140, Devin Haney not 140. Like, he might be one of the best. I ain't gonna shoot up there and say the best just cause he beat Ryo. He did, you feel me? But like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. That nigga was showing some shit. Like his
Yeah,
like I ain't gonna lie. I see the speed that exactly what everybody was talking about, bro. His speed is just like it's some whole nother level shit. Like
yeah.
and everything is perfectly placed. Like that boy is schooled, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Gary Anton Russell is schooled, bro. And his brother can put a game plan together too. I don't know. I ain't gonna say that that was the best Ryo that we could have saw though. I ain't gonna say that either, cause Ryo looked a little bit intimidated, bro. Like if it looked like he felt the power, and Ryo, you feel me? Like you know how it go. It kind of looked like we saw that Ryo before. That's what it looked like. Cause it looked like he felt the power, man, and the game plan fly out of Ryo's head. He kind of go to the Mexican boxing style, but then he start trying to move around too. And then once he start getting tagged up, it becomes, you feel me? So I admit Gary Anton Russell, he showed me something. I don't know if he showed, but because I was thinking otherwise, man. But he showed me something, bro. But the thing about the fight though is we didn't see him do nothing different. I would say that that's probably one of the best we saw fights that we saw of him, but we didn't see nothing different. It was exactly like me and Bang said. He's a come forward fighter. He put
I
the
saw
punches together. He's fast,
I
but
saw
he
some
don't really like to me.
I saw some adjustments. I saw it. No, go ahead. But
I'm
I'm gonna
not saying
speak
I
on
didn't
it.
see no adjustments. I'm not saying I didn't see no adjustments, but if you like, it wasn't a different style from what we usually see. He just looked better. He looked like
Yeah,
he was in pure form, great
yeah.
shape, tip top form. He came with, like, you feel me? And let's be honest, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like Gary Anton Russell looking at it like, man, they saying this boy better than me and this boy better than me and all this and that. So he had a chip on his shoulder. You could tell that from the press conference. I could
Mm-hmm.
tell, and you feel me. So I think he just took advantage. But it was you feel me. It's the same Gary Anton Russell that we usually see. It wasn't nothing different in my eyes. But go ahead. What was you gonna say about it?
All right, what I saw from Gary Antoine, he slowed down a bit and worked behind his jab first. He didn't just walk down. He didn't just like walk down and get busy. He was jabbing, jabbing, double jabbing, triple jabbing. He was making sure he was finding his mark before he went after his mark. But I agree with you. He didn't have to change a lot. He just changed what needed to be changed, which is his patience. And also, I don't care what Ryo did or what weapon he brought with him. He was gonna get his ass whooped that night because that's what my man was doing.
Hey,
Because
and
Gary
you know
Antoine,
what? You know what?
Gary was
You know what?
he
You
was
know
on
what?
he was on
Fact,
some shit,
fact.
bro.
That wasn't
He was
very.
on.
I'm I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like that's what I was saying, like, bro. Cause I watched that damn near the whole card live, bro.
Yeah,
That nigga was putting punishment on every punch, like.
I
And I
told
yeah,
can't
y'all.
believe he low key, like you say. The reason why I think he didn't tire out, even though he did kind of tire out, like his punch output slowed down a little bit towards the end, but because he was working behind his jab, he was
hmm,
still able to put those combinations together just as fast, just as strong throughout all 12. That's what surprised me. I ain't
yeah,
gonna
Hey,
lie, cause that
hey,
nigga was
foreign.
swinging leather all. You feel me? Like,
Hey,
yeah,
foreign. We've been waiting for this Tank and Roach breakdown, baby.
yeah.
all
Let's
right, so
go
look,
for him.
all right,
Let's
so
do
Yeah,
look.
it. I'm ready to
break it
know.
down.
Let me work.
All right, so look, bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I
Hmm.
completely damn near like spot on agree with well connected. It's kind you got to look at the better be than Bivol, bro. I could the thing that I like about the fight is that the judges are kind of consistent, bro. Where it's like if you don't really dominate the champion, because I'm gonna be honest, he won. I completely agree with well connected, bro. If it was a fight and it wasn't for the belts and it wasn't on this big of a stage, we didn't know the guys, he would have won. But because it's Tank and it's all this, hard. Like you can't, you feel me? That type of performance ain't gonna matter. Like you gotta actually go in there, get damn near one or two, three knockdowns. Like you gotta actually dominate the champions to where it's like, damn, it's no choice. Especially because he pulling you up from 130. It
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that was what we was like. If you really like, come on, like we gotta be honest. He put together great skills, but it's kind of what I started to say. If y'all go back to the live, I started to say it like, damn, Lamont Roach know him, and Lamont Roach ain't that bad. But I just want to see what he look like against Tank. He do know the
right.
guy. He's familiar. It's like when you on the streets, bro, and you know a guy. Everybody else might be scared of the nigga, but you know him. You grew up fighting the nigga. Even if you was losing, you was getting your wins too. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like you know the nigga. You didn't see the nigga at his worst, at his best. So it's like you gonna have the upper hand, just exactly like well connected said. That's why I'm like, damn, that nigga kind of like know his shit because he was damn near spot on saying it. Like that nigga Lamont Roach, bro, he knows something about him. And it might be a reason why all these other guys is calling him out because they know something about him, bro. But I'ma just say this, bro. If it, I'm and I don't know, I might be crazy, bro. But if Lamont Roach can do that, bro, Shakur Stevenson might put Tank in a type, and bro, he might put that guy in a blender, bro.
I
I'm
was
not gonna lie,
saying
bro.
that
Nah,
We
it's a
gotta be
different fight
honest.
though. It's a different fight with him and
It's a
Shakur.
different
it is,
fight.
but Tank got
It's a different fight.
neutralized.
It's a different exactly. He got
Yeah, but
neutralized,
it's
which means
different
That's
it's a
what I
though.
game.
said last week.
Hold on. Which means it's a game plan out there, bro. Shakur is a master game planner, bro. He's an executioner, bro. Muff, like, come on, bro. The nigga,
But
come
he
on,
don't
bro.
have pop. He don't have
Come on.
that pop
He'll
He
hit
though.
don't.
hard enough to keep him
He don't.
honest.
But if he could stand, I'm just saying this.
He
If
got
he could
fast
stand
hands.
there, if he could stand there and pop and at least throw him and get up out of there like he usually do, bro, he's gonna have Tank looking
Yeah,
crazy, bro.
Rashidi Ellis had fast hands. We seen where he went at.
Hey, let me get on
Rashidi
this. Let
Ellis
But
me get
had
on this
fast
quick
hands.
then.
Hey,
but
hey,
Rashidi
Hey,
hey.
but
Ellis,
Rashidi Ellis lost
Hold
to
on, hold on, hold up,
Villa.
hold up, affordable. Let him finish, affordable. Then we gonna swing it your way.
Rashidi Ellis, bro, is nowhere near Tank. I mean, nowhere near Shakur Stevenson, bro. Them is like, come on,
No,
bro,
we just
like,
said fast
bro,
hands.
bro, 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 bro. I'm just saying, bro. A nigga that you can actually go watch a fight and watch somebody neutralizing a nigga before Lamont Roach did this to Tank. Nigga, go watch Shakur Stevenson, bro. Shakur Stevenson really neutralized niggas, bro. Like Tank neutralized niggas, but it's no other nigga, bro, that do it like Shakur, bro. And Devin Haney in his prime.
Mm,
Them is the only two niggas that really neutralize shit. They take your best weapon away and make niggas look crazy, bro.
mm.
Shakur Stevenson will make, like, in my opinion, he will make them look crazy, bro. I got I like Lamont Roach was able to do it from 130. Come on.
Man, styles make
Hey,
fights, man. You always said, don't you, G? Styles
for
make fights,
sure.
man.
No, that's for
Listen,
sure.
do
Hey,
can't
hey.
do. Go ahead, go. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna come back though and piggyback off that after you go around.
No, I just wanted to get affordable in there and get Don Eddie in there. Hey, affordable, it's on you. It's on you.
Well, I'm gonna start off with the Gary Antoine because I already have broke that down. I told you that dude came straight off the soul plane. I told you El Rayo was too he wasn't that athletic in the fight, and it showed with the separation of the power. Like you said, Gary Antoine, he definitely slowed down. He wasn't rushing in so much. He was coming behind the jab. El Rayo did show some grit. He exchanged a couple times as soon as Gary Antoine let off the gas. You
Uh huh.
seen El Rayo exchange, and he didn't get knocked down. So that knockout record still did not it didn't come back. Uh, but I thought the fight was what I predicted. I think like I said, Gary Antoine was going to walk through El Rayo, and that's what he did, just straight off of just power and strength alone. And like I said, he did go back to the drawing board, and the jab was nice. But back to Tank Davis and Roach and Lamont Roach, because you can't kill roaches unless you got Raid. And
Mm.
Gervonta Davis did not have Raid that night. I told y'all boys he was getting too cute, right? I said that nigga getting too cute. Every time I look at Gervonta Davis' face, it looked like he got blush and lip injections. And what he
Oh
do during the
man.
fight? What he do during the fight? I got some in my hair looking like old boy daddy. But
Oh my goodness, what is he doing?
I'm still where is this going to happen in the fight? Everybody talking about that's a knockdown because he came to the fight too cute, nigga. Now that shit causing controversy.
Mm.
Uh, but I will say when they first started the fight, they acted like they was brothers. I thought I was the only one who seen it. But rounds first through four, yes, it was a bit of a chess match because they
Mm.
fought like what 4 times, and
Yeah.
Tank never really he won, but he never really beat Roach. But
Right.
when you look at Roach, I already knew he wasn't gonna get knocked down. Roach got like a long ass head, a real firm chin, and some big shoulders. The type of fight that they was fighting, which really happened in the seventh round,
Mm.
for real, was a close knit fight. I thought we seen the separation of what Tank could be, and that's what I think everybody riding on, which was the power. But it seemed like Lamont Roach took that away by just absorbing the power. He caught a
Mm.
couple shots. He kept a high guard on Tank, and he didn't move around a lot. He actually pushed back with Tank. Tank lost a lot just due to the counters. You get what I'm saying? I felt as though Tank boxed him too much earlier from rounds
Mm.
first through three. After the first, you didn't even Tank didn't even land a punch in the first round.
Mm.
So just with the whole buildup of it being Baltimore and what is it called? And the
DC.
DC. I just felt like they was just I don't know. I felt like it was on some brother shit in the end. They didn't really beat each other up. Like
Mm,
when Javante was like, "Don't bring your mama," I was like, "Damn, okay, he about to fuck this nigga up." His mama was happy at the end of that fight.
right.
But I definitely think Lamont Roach was the better man.
Mm,
And it just goes to show you that, power ain't everything. You still fighting a man. And power can be offset with timing. Gervonta had the faster hands, but he didn't capitalize. Roach was right there in front of him a lot, sitting there. And that's
right.
what I thought Gervonta Davis was going to take advantage of. He didn't have to go get him. He was right there. But I think Gervonta Davis, he said it too. Roach got sneaky power.
Right.
And after that night, he do. That's all I got to say.
You know
Hey,
what?
Don,
You know what?
hey, Don Eddie. Hold on, it's on Don Eddie.
Yo, bro.
Talk to me, Don Eddie.
Look, right. All right. First and foremost, let me start off like this. I'm Team GHB to the fullest. So what I'm about to say is no disrespect, and it's all love. But I remember a few joints ago. Uh, damn, I forgot his name right there. That's why I said no disrespect. Name man with the shirt off. He has said something about the camera when I recorded when I was the nigga recording Greg fight. Let's get that out of the way.
Oh yeah,
Bam.
you sucked that whole night. Hit
Look,
him with the
I'm
sneaky
saying that.
uppercut,
Listen,
G. Hit
all
him
right,
with the
listen.
sneaky uppercut. That nigga said that the
Right?
whole
I
night.
understand that. But I started off by saying, one, I'm not a cameraman. Two, I
Now I
couldn't
fuck
get a
with
good
you.
angle. Listen. I couldn't I couldn't get a good angle because if y'all pay attention, it's two or three niggas in black. That's the best thing about this whole situation, Greg fight, was the security. That was the most best and professional thing. That's the only thing that was good. Saying that to say they had the three niggas in the leather jackets not really letting us get past. As soon as I get a good angle, here he comes trying to slide in my way. Bam. Slide in my way. Bam. So I had to keep, if you look, I had to keep switching. But
Nah, I think it was more so the camera quality, but the next day I watched it, it cleared up. So it wasn't the angle. I just think it was too many people looking at it live, and it was like blurry, like old school TV. But it was
all
good.
right, bet. So I'm saying that to say I want the criticism so I can know next time, because before the next time, whenever you know what I'm saying, I can know how to fix it and know how to go about it.
My
But
nigga.
listen, get into the fight. Bam.
Talk to me.
I'm gonna start on Roach because I'm a tank bias. Like I'm like tank when I'm like tank is like G in my book. You can't go against him or his problem. So simple as that. But simple. Let me get to Lamont. I've been watching Lamont like because this Lamont look like one of my old heads and shit. So I always like from the first time I seen it, I always be fucking with my old head. Like you look like Lamont Roach. So that already made me like dig him a little bit and watch him. Like shit, no real shit. So I was watching him for a while
He
because of that.
ugly as
He always
hell.
can rumble. He always can fight. Saying that to say he from like where we from. I'm gonna say most of the people on GHB TV is from where we from. Like from that place. I'm gonna just say that. So saying that to say when you from that place, that's where Tank from. It's not
Exactly.
Tank usually get the intimidation. Like he usually can do
Exactly.
all that. None of that shit worked on Lamont Roach. Like he was unfazed. Like everything Tank did, he literally saw or did his damn self. You get what I'm saying? Because like you said, they
Exactly.
from the same place. So everything Tank was trying to do that usually will work on somebody, none of that shit worked. And Tank was kept trying it like like how he was saying in a subtle big brother way. But none of that shit was phasing. Like man, bro, let's get he was and this is I feel like this is my own opinion. In his mind, he's like, man, I'm trying to get cracking. Where's this fight at, bro? Like they doing all this talking and all that. They like, where's I want to fight. I feel like he had that mentality from day one, the first press conference. Like, you get what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Saying that to say, when he got in there, his pop in them, they had excellent fucking coaching. They kept that nigga in line. They kept him in timing. And I seen Greg when he was breaking the fight down saying Lamont Roach didn't do nothing extra because he listened to his corner. They didn't tell him to do nothing extra. They made him fight a safe, cautious fight to win the fight. Like, you get what I'm saying? That was their objective. And I feel they did that to a T. They said exactly what they needed to say round by round as it went by. Like when after the shoulder pivot push John. After that and all that, he told him next round he might come out a little aggressive because he meant like they was coaching him perfect. Like, you get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm not saying taking nothing away from Lamont Roach because I said I watch him. He's definitely a good fighter. But when you got
Right.
good coaching on top of good fighting, then you get niggas like Boots and all Tank itself too, like and all that. You know how that shit, anybody y'all know how it go. So saying that to say, now we getting the Tank. No, last thing about Lamont, now I feel like Lamont about to go through the Bud John, and not at a high extent because he didn't like it wasn't a real win, like it wasn't a win in the books. But how niggas looking at Lamont and like I mean, then look niggas trying to give Lamont respect, but he been to fight, he been to rumble, like you get what I'm
Right.
saying. But how when Bud did what he did to Spence, now niggas like jumping on the bandwagon type shit. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That's why I feel like he about to go through just because of this type of performance. You get what I'm saying? So when you jump the Tank, Tank about to go through all the hate again, like he was going through with like all right. Let's say I want to say this, get that out of the way. Can we finally say, can we finally stop saying, oh, he ain't fight nobody? You get what I'm saying? Can we finally stop saying that?
I want to say something towards that because
So
I think.
go ahead.
Sorry. The
No, go
biggest
ahead, bro.
argument was, and that's what I was trying to bring to y'all attention. When you fight another black fighter, shit get different. And if y'all don't remember, everybody was coming at Tank and saying he did not fight any black fighters. So they tossed him a little pancake.
It
I'm
wasn't
a
really
Frank.
about race. They said he wasn't fighting nobody. But bro, we already we been discussed that, bro.
Let him.
Everybody
Yeah,
keep
you
Hold on.
didn't let me.
Let
You
him.
arguing.
didn't let me tie it all in.
Yeah, you
Everybody
got.
keep
Let him. You got.
arguing.
And we got respect the panel, y'all. That's all I need.
Yeah, let me tie it in. My thing was they were saying Gervonta Davis wasn't fighting any black fighters.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was saying before, there's a certain amount of athleticism that comes with the black fighter. You both jumping off the soul train. Now y'all see with a more experienced person like Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach wasn't none of his tangibles, in my opinion, were better than Tank's. But
At all.
he was a pure craftsman. He had a lot of tools to choose from, and you could tell in the first to 3 rounds that they was really like kind of holding back to see like who gonna throw what, who gonna be like Greg said the predator, and who gonna be the boxer. So like I say, when you see these guys, these fighters fight black fighters, just know that they got the remedy for that problem, and that's what we're gonna see with Shakur. That's just all.
But
That's
Bro,
what I gotta
Let
say.
me
all
say,
right,
can
look,
I
all right,
say
all right,
something
all
now?
right,
let me finish on Tank real
all right.
quick. I doubt that we're gonna see that with Shakur, and this is why.
Okay.
I feel like Tank was having them problems because it's all right, and this is why I'm saying it because like I'm a promoter now. So saying that to say, welcome to Death Row, sign up now, you know how that go. But at the end of the day,
He ain't lying.
Tank was worrying about being an entertainer versus being a
Facts.
boxer this fight.
Facts.
And he usually got a nice balance. Like he can entertain you and
Yep. Yep.
beat you the fuck up afterwards. You get what I'm saying? This time he was so caught up in being an entertainer. I feel that when it came to the actual fight boxing, you heard how they said Tank he ain't even know which round it was. But that's not even on Tank either. And this is why I say Roach had an excellent corner. Because Tank corner was all over the fucking place. This is the first time I seen all them niggas frustrated besides Barry. Barry don't count because he the outside nigga. He wasn't letting that shit phase him. It even came to a point where Kenny said something about wiping the nigga face, and he was like, Calvin and one of them like, man, I got it. You can hear him like bickering back and forth type shit. You get what I'm saying? You never see that in a Tank fight. And I feel like Tank and them so big and they so professional that they know they're not even supposed to do that, even if they ever felt like that. Because I don't feel like this is the first time they felt like that. But I feel like shit got so bad in the personal that it's starting to spill into the boxing, and we starting to see shit that been there type shit. You get what I'm saying?
That was
And
a good
whatever
analogy.
All
Barry,
right, all right. I agree. I agree. I ain't gonna lie, but bro, it's not even none. Like I agree, but then I halfway disagree, bro.
look, let
I'm
me
gonna be.
finish real quick. Let me finish. Then Barry, he the new guy, so he trying to he trying to neutralize everything. So while Tank paying attention to Barry, he's the main head nigga. So the whole thing being neutralized, he still can't disrespect his old heads, Kenny and Calvin. So his mind is all over the place in a sense, if that make any sense. So
Hey,
while his mind being all over the place, he can't even fucking focus on the fight. He already was on entertainer mode. So now he can't even focus on a fight where he need his coaches to tell him, because this is not no bullshit nigga in front of him. So he need his coaches to keep him focused, how they usually do. Tank, you know how Calvin them be in his ear when it's no Barry. They usually take the lead and give him a nice. They keep it a bean to a certain extent because he treat him like a son, so he don't go too hard on Javante, in my personal opinion.
do y'all
But
feel
saying that
like
to say that, not one time did I hear them niggas say, all right, we in the later rounds. We in this. We doing this. We it's the second, third quarter, it's the second half of the fight. Blah, blah, blah. Or oh, we coming up on the 10th. Or blah, blah, blah. So if Tank did forget what round he in, it's their fault in a sense. Yeah, Tank is a fighter, and you can hear Tank when he was at the press conference all late and dumb and unprofessional. But he was like, they need to have something, and he ain't never finished. But he was probably trying to say like the big ass screen, like the NBA, so you can know what the fuck you doing and shit like that. When they got it, but it's not showing like the rounds and all that time and this shit. Cause you could see him towards the end of the fight looking up, especially that last 12th round. He look up and it looked like he like, fuck, it's the 12th round shit. Like he kind of looked like he did that in a sense. So I feel
Let me
like
say,
that played a part in how he performed. I don't think besides all that, I don't think Lamont Roach could have beat him. If he would have, even he probably wouldn't have stopped him either. But if he
But
would
he
have been
did.
focused, straight used all his skills from he learned from Floyd to from the amateurs, everything, he could have beat Lamont Roach. I just think he was too unfocused and his camp was all over the place, so he couldn't even get the right directions to focus.
Can
And
I
then,
ask
All
y'all
and
right,
then
this?
let me
all right,
say
Wait,
all
something. Let
right,
wait,
me say
all
something
right.
wait.
real
I
quick. Let me
agree.
say something.
Can I ask
Let me
y'all
say
With
this?
something
that,
real
I
quick.
agree with that Tank, he was unfocused and all of that. But bro, honestly, bro, I just think that Lamont Roach, it was simply put that he knows the guy. He wasn't scared of him. Bro, if you look at the fight, Lamont Roach didn't do nothing special in the fight. He just was better than Tank that
neither
night.
one of
Hey,
them did.
hey,
Tank
hey,
kept hitting him
Form,
on,
And
hold
throwing
up.
that's
that same uppercut to the
hold on,
body,
What's
hold
the
on, hold
and
on,
he was
hold
definition
on,
of
throwing
hold
the
on, hold
straight
on,
special?
left
hold on, hold on,
hand.
hold on.
He
Hold
kept
on,
throwing
hold
the
on,
left
hold on, hold on.
hand.
I'm
Tank
not
wasn't doing nothing,
disrespecting neither
switching up. They
fighter.
wasn't doing nothing. Tank like
I
Tank don't never
completely
do that
agree.
to the
I
same
never said
punches.
that neither one of them did anything special. That's what I'm saying. The fight was just a high level chess match. They didn't do anything special. They was just swapping hits back and forth. That's why it was a draw. That's why I think, in my opinion, another fighter, there's other fighters that can beat them. I think Keyshawn can be both, in my
Mm,
opinion. In
mm.
my
Hey,
opinion,
let me say,
because
I think
because
Keyshawn end up just like this, a draw, because Tank gonna bring out some
hey,
shit, and he gonna need he gonna know he
no.
need to focus more,
No,
and it ain't gonna be no
bro, if
hey,
better.
hey,
But
Lamont
go
Roach
ahead.
is
hey,
able to
Form,
stand there
hey,
and
Form,
swap with him, bro, I don't know. I don't know. That's all I know,
hey,
bro.
Form. Hey, why we?
That's the reason why the fight looks so much different, bro. Because Lamont Rose didn't do anything special. He took the hit and hit back. Every
That's
time he
special
tanked
when it
Hey,
him,
comes to
he
Tank
hit
though.
back.
Niggas can't take that hit. That's what
That's
you
not
gotta
Right,
special. But
realize.
that's not
right.
special though. That's
hey,
When
not
it comes to
special
Tank,
because it's
that is.
boxing.
He took
No,
Tank
no,
two best
no,
shots
no,
and
no,
looked
no,
at him
no.
like,
I
little
agree.
boy,
I
what are
agree.
you
I
doing?
agree. But
And
that's
kept
exactly
fighting.
why the fight was different. That's why we think he won. Because
hey,
that's special all of a sudden. But it's boxing, bro. That's what
hey,
I'm saying.
Nah,
Form,
That's why I think that there's other fighters that can beat him because there's other fighters that
hey,
aren't scared of
Form,
him and that can
Form,
crack and that have knockout and that actually have special effects. That's what I'm
hey,
saying,
Right,
bro.
Form.
but you
This,
gotta
why we
understand when you
always
saying
do
that
this though?
special Javante, my bad, last thing. Javante got special power. So you need a special
No,
chin to keep
clearly
up with
he
that
doesn't.
shit.
If
That's
he
why my
couldn't knock
man
a
got the fucking
130
Hold
pounder,
ultimate
on, hold on, hold
platinum
on, foreign,
packages of the
bro.
chin
foreign. You can't.
insurance. It
Hey,
just so
foreign.
happened Lamont Roach got the ultimate platinum
Roach
chin
lost to
insurance
Jamel Herring.
package
We
that
still got
night
to
from my
remember
man
that, bro.
Gregory.
that
Hey, yo,
nigga
And he
listen
Lamont
needed
though.
that
Roach
shit.
lost
Hey,
to
hey,
Jamel
hey, hold
Herring,
on.
bro.
Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on, foreign. If Pitbull Cruz got the neck of a linebacker and Lamont got the neck of a linebacker, how is that not a special thing? Being able to take a shot from a motherfucker who put people unconscious.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying
Hey,
okay. Even if it is a special thing, like I said, there's two other fighters, maybe three. I'm gonna be honest. I think if you give Andy Cruz 3 fights, he can fight 10, and he might be able to do something with
what?
him. I'm
Andy
not saying
Cruz,
win.
Man,
Yes,
come
Andy
on,
he
man.
Cruz.
too light
Yes,
now.
Andy Cruz. If you give Andy Cruz 3 fights, in my opinion, he can do something with Tank. Bro, Lamont Roach is nothing special, bro. He lost to Jamel Herring. He had closer
Yo,
fights
you
against
Hey,
can't
other guys.
we
Bro,
can't
you,
say
No,
that.
no, we
foreign,
gotta be
but foreign,
honest though.
That's like saying if you lost when you was 10 years old, you're gonna lose again at 18.
And we got to
bro, how
realize
you
what
sound though?
special
He
is.
said because he lost to Jamil Hearn, he's not never.
No,
Listen, let me say
I'm
this.
not saying
Hold on, let me
because
say
he
this
lost to
for you
Jamel
because
Herring. I'm saying he
you
lost to
got to stop
Jamel
over
Herring.
talking everybody for and let somebody else talk. One,
Everybody
first
been,
off,
bro. Y'all got.
it
I
ain't
just
making
came
sense
to
what you're
talk to
saying.
G. B.
Y'all ain't gonna fight.
Mike, bro, listen. Michael Moore, right? I'm gonna take you back. Michael Moore beat Holyfield, right? When Holyfield was the top heavyweight, he was the top of his game. Michael Moore beat Holyfield. Holyfield, same person beat George Foreman. Michael Moore turned around and fought George Foreman and lost and got knocked out after he just beat the top heavyweight. You can't say because Lamont Roach ain't get knocked out and because he kind of we feel like he edged with Tank that. Shakur can go in there and do the same thing because they two different type of fighters.
That's true. That's true.
Right.
Like they two different type of
Shakur
fighters.
don't
And
even fight like how Lamont Roach fight.
another thing, Lamont, he just like buckle Tank in that fight. He
He
caught
did.
Tank with a good joint. He countered
He did.
Tank and caught him with a good punch.
He
We
did.
don't know if Shakur has that same. Is Shakur gonna sit there like Lamont sit there? That's one.
Yep.
Two,
Yes.
Do Shakur have that
Can.
pop that Tank is gonna respect? When Tank got
Bro,
caught,
it
listen, let me finish, bro. When Tank got caught, right? Them couple times he got caught. If you see, he wasn't as aggressive as he was in other fights and before that. Because now in his head, I felt that joint. Like I'm not about to get embarrassed out here and let this man drop me or knock me out. So now my punch selection got to be a little different. I can't come in there and be just winging it. And another thing, right? When like I was listening to what dude said about Fars about you know what I'm saying, they was on some brother stuff or whatever. I feel like
mm-hmm.
at the beginning, I feel like it was like that, right? I feel like
Thank
it
you. Thank you.
changed where see what people don't know is like
Hmm.
when they did that press conference, the second press conference in DC down when they did the second press conference down here and at Howard. And Tank was talking stuff, and he was saying, "Man, yeah, they gonna get you hurt. Like they gonna be the reason why you get crushed." And Lamont was like, "Man, come on, man. Like they can't fight for us, right?" Lamont got so much backlash down here for that, right? People calling them punks, talking about you let the Baltimore nigga punk you, all types of stuff, right? So after that. I think a lot of that stuff went out the window. Now he was more so like, man, this nigga ain't gonna punk me. Like I ain't no sucker. So when if you even notice in the fight, when first off, before the fight, the press conference in New York, I was at the press conference in New York when Tank was like, man, I'm gonna knock him out, and Lamont was like, man, bet, like bet 100,000, and Tank was like, I think Tank said like bet 250 or something like that, and he wound up betting him right. Lamar had so much confidence in that fight. He knew, and he knew like him. If you talk to him and his father, I went to their hotel room right before they went over to the Barclays Center, right? And he just kept saying, "Man, tell you bet 500 on me, man. Bet five." He just kept on saying it. Bet five. Like he was so confident, and I'm like, even I'm thinking like, what the hell he know that I don't know? Because he's real. He's super confident. Like he was telling everybody to bet on him. Like Bell in that fight when Tank hit him with the shoulder, they was like kind of wrapped up, and Tank threw his shoulder and hit Lamont in the face, and then Lamont popped off on him in front of the
You ref.
ref, right?
Hmm.
All all that brother stuff. I don't care if now me and Greg mess with each other, right? Greg, I fuck with Greg. That's my man. If me and Greg go and box, and Greg and I hit Greg with a shoulder, and Greg pops off on me. Man, all that friendship shit is out the window.
I
We
feel like
not
that's what
cool
got
no
it
more.
started right there. I feel like that's what
Yeah,
got it
once you
started.
punch me in my damn face, like, like with all the clean stuff is out now. Like, it's a fight now. You
Bro,
know what
can I
I'm
ask
saying?
y'all a question though?
Listen, I
Did
agree.
Tank
I
not look like bigger? Like, didn't his physique look bigger as he's ever looked? Did y'all not see that? Am I
I
No,
tripping?
think he looked
he looked
small.
kind of
yeah,
I
small.
he
thought
didn't
he
He
look
looked
looked
that
even
small.
big to
I
He
me.
seen him.
looked a
At,
little
and the reason
small.
why I
yeah,
say
I
that
was
because
at
at
the
12,
fight. I seen him in person. I seen him in the press conference and the way he looked. I ain't gonna lie. Tank looked smaller
for
than
real? Okay, I'm
he
tripping
looked
then.
smaller than he ever looked to me
I'm tripping.
anytime I ever seen him.
And,
And I've
He
seen
looked
him a
bigger
lot
than
of
me.
times in person.
And the reason why I say that because he towards the 12th round, the later rounds, you seen him drop his hands a lot. Even and the reason why I said it was on some brother shit. Look how they broke up the last fight. It was almost like Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. On some weird shit. They both had their guards down, you know what I'm saying? It just seemed like they had a little phone
I
call
don't
like,
know, bro.
let's
Hold
do it
on.
for Baltimore, DC. I heard Oshaki Foster say this earlier. It was born in the first beginning, bro. I thought I was watching his op, Shakur Stevenson. He did the shit that clown Shakur Stevenson about, which was box. He boxed his ass off in the beginning, and like you just said, Lamont Roach had to actually do some dirty shit to Tank when they was over there by that ref and hit him a couple times for Tank to actually turn on and start all that tongue sticking
But
out and
Tank hit
shit.
him first. Tank hit him in the face with
Tank
the
started the
shoulder.
dirty shit.
Yeah, Tank hit him with the shoulder in the face. That's how it started.
Tank started the D Hop special.
Yeah, but
real shit.
But if you notice, right, the press conference in New York, I don't know if you seen it, if you seen it on TV, if y'all like heard them, right? But they was about to, they got into the conference in New York. That's when everything was out the window. They about to fight. You will hear Lamont cousin yelling out like, "Tank, that's your brother, Tank, that's your brother," because they really about to fight. They got into it at the press conference, and that's when he was like, "Man, bet I knock you out."
But
He was like, "Bet I
yeah,
knock you out." They shook on it, but they got
Hey
into it though.
G,
Yeah.
let me ask you real quick. Remember what he was just saying when Tank got hit with the shot by Lamont Roach on a fallback. Now look, I'm watching. I watched it 2-3 times. Now I'm saying that to say you being a fighter, and I seen you hit that move multiple times, and niggas think like, oh, and I'm just asking. So I'm not saying like I know. So just what I'm saying is you get hit with the shot, boom, and you fall into the shot. I don't think, and I feel like, and this what I'm asking you because I seen you do it. I feel like, and I seen other people do it too, but I'm just saying I can ask you for the answer. I feel like when you get hit with the shot, boom, you fall back. You're not even hurt. You just taking
yeah.
away. You falling into the
Talk about
momentum of the
surprise.
Nah,
shot.
you know how you.
Versus if you stand there, it'll take more effort to stand there and take the shot.
Oh
Is
yeah,
that
yeah,
any
yeah,
truth to
yeah, yeah.
that?
I seen G do that in his last
Look,
fight. It was a couple
hey,
shots
I'm
that
gonna
went
give
to the
y'all.
body, and G would like jump off of, or you did some type of absorbing thing. You did a
Like you
couple
fall
Hey,
times,
back on the
G.
shot, and niggas look like you hurt, but you falling back from the force of the shot. Like,
Facts.
oh, I'm falling with it. So that way, if I go jump into the shot, I feel like it take more effort and take more out of you to stand
Yeah.
there
hey,
and take
G,
the actual shot than just
So
hey,
falling
all right,
back
G.
with
let's
it.
Look,
let's slow down. You talking about when Lamont countered him with the right hand?
Yeah, and clip him and just fall back a little bit.
All right, so I was just talking about that earlier. What happened to me for what I saw when Tank shot his shot, he kind of overshot it. So for me, his feet was off balance. When he got caught with that right hand, it was kind of unexpected. So
Facts.
it
Surprise.
was partially him trying to get out of there, but then it was him from the impact of the shot. So yeah, I
Mhm.
mean, but I don't think he was hurt bad. I just think like, oh shit, it was one of them joints like, oh
yeah, I think
shit.
he felt. I don't think he was hurt bad.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm gonna tell y'all all this. But I'm gonna give y'all one pointer, right? This how you know. This how you know Lamont knew Tank, right? And I want you go. You can look at it. I'm pretty sure you already peeped it though, G. Listen, if you watch that fight, right? Something different Lamont did that every fighter that Tank fought did, right? Every
Pressure.
time when Tank shot any shot, when he shot a hook to the body, or the first shot he shot, look, the first thing Lamont did, Lamont answered the phone. He kept his right hand, his
Facts.
right guy up
Yep.
on the side of his face, and he answered because
Yep.
a lot of times Tank will finish his combination with
To the
that hook.
body.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he'll finish that combination with that hook. So he answered the phone every time. Every
That was
time
a
he
good
shot
catch.
something, he'll throw it up, throw his
I
arm
seen
up.
that shit.
Yeah, and he stayed. He tried to
I
lean
agree.
more
I
on the
agree.
left
But
side.
another thing he did was too, he took away
I
a lot
agree.
of distance. So
I
not
agree.
by not being on the end of them shots, I feel like Tank had to really reach around the guard of Lamont Roach. I think Lamont Roach did do a lot of things good that night. He had the best guard I've ever seen. His counter puncher ability was all through the roof. That's what got Tank wobbled. That's why
I
Tank, I
agree.
feel as
I
though
agree. I
was
agree.
a little timid in the beginning. Not timid, scared, but trying to find his rhythm because of that
I
shit coming
disagree.
back.
I disagree with that. I disagree with him being timid, but I do agree. But I'm gonna be honest, bro. I might be the only realist on this panel right now, bro, and I might be the only one.
Hey,
No,
hey,
for real, bro.
foreign,
I
cut
might
that out,
hold on,
man.
hold on, hold on, hold
Cut
on,
that
bro.
out, man. Cut
Why
that
you
For
out.
real,
say
bro.
that?
Hey,
Just hear
yeah.
me
Why
out,
he
bro.
say he the only
Just
realest in
hear
the
me
panel?
out. Just hear me out, bro. I might be the only dude speaking making sense right now, bro. But I think he just might have got exposed, bro. Like he
Who?
just might not
It,
be up there,
it,
bro.
Who?
The
Who?
same. Hold
Oh,
on.
sorry.
The
My
You
bad.
talking
same
about
way
Tank?
The
Uh,
same way Devin Haney just got exposed with Ryan Garcia. I think Tank just got
that's two
exposed,
I
different
bro.
think
things.
foreign got
That's
grease
No,
two
in his
different
eyes,
things.
y'all.
I
think.
got a
Listen,
question.
I think foreign got grease in his eyes.
hold on. I think it's two different things. I think it's two completely different
1
situations.
point for
I
him.
might, I might have grease in both of my eyes, bro. And my opponent might be disqualified right now, bro. But I still, like I said, bro, bro, Tank might have just got exposed, bro. Because when I look at Lamar Roach fighting, bro, him against the top 135 guys, bro, he loses, bro.
For,
I got a question.
foreign,
I
Yes.
you
got a
made it seem.
question.
I'm sorry. Go ahead,
Bro,
Greg. My
Tank
I
bad.
might
got
be the only guy he has a chance to beat, and that
I
might
got a
be him
question.
just
No,
being
stop
yes,
that,
bro.
foreign.
I
Who
got a
Nate?
question. I got a question.
He beats
Ask your question. What's the
Lomachenko.
question?
I got a
Lomachenko.
question.
Beats
If a
Lomachenko.
foreign, a foreign, not
Hey,
to
can
get
y'all
not
see me?
a foreign, yeah, a foreign,
I can't see
not to
myself on it.
not to be in the not no we can see you, not to be in your business, foreign, but do you have sex with every girl the same way?
Ooh, I love it when he do this. Talk that shit.
You want me to be honest with
Talk
you?
that shit.
You
Huh?
want me to be honest with you? Look,
You
the
bet
game
not.
is to be told, not
What
to
he
be
say?
told. But
What he say?
He said the game is to be sold, not told. But dig it.
But dig
This
it.
is
It
what
sounds
I'm
like you ain't getting no
He
ass because you
avoid the
answering the
go
question.
question.
ahead with your analogy though.
That
Go
answers the
ahead with your
question right
analogy though.
there.
It
hey,
might
but
be some
listen.
hugs
Oh
on this
shit.
motherfucker, bro. You federal gang.
All right, but
Hey,
listen. All right, but listen. What I'm saying is, just cause one person give you a hard time,
Facts.
how does that make you exposed? We go
Niggas
to
gotta
Every
fight
time,
more. Niggas gotta fight
every
more
time a
because
fight, I
we
have a
looking
bad
at
fight,
niggas
man.
that we looking
Look,
at
look,
people that
look,
make this shit look easy. We looking at
look. The
professionals.
reason,
cause
They
we
make
look,
talking about
hold
cause
on,
listen, we can't forget.
hold on.
Hold
You
on, let me
asked me
say this
right.
piece. Just let me say
Okay,
this piece. We
okay.
can't
Cause I got it.
forget.
I got.
No, I got you. But we can't forget you talking about a nigga that got a bomb in his hand. He still got a fucking bomb in his hand. It don't matter what kind of gun you go get. If you get too close and that motherfucker touch you, it's still a bomb. So so I'm saying
Listen, Greg.
exposed.
I love it. I'm not listen, maybe, bro,
Go
maybe
ahead.
motherfuckers listen, maybe because look, bro, I am in California, bro. Like, you feel me? They make movies and shit. So we use offensive language real strong, gang.
That
You
nigga
feel me?
crazy,
So
man.
so when I say something, niggas might, you feel me? Like, I don't mean like exposed and you feel me, like the nigga ass and like he the worst at 135 and but bro, I'm just saying, like, bro, first off, look, I'm gonna give you one answer. Look, the first answer is, bro, I'm gonna just say this: if Shakur and Keyshawn are calling him out, it's a reason, bro.
No
Like,
fact.
Man,
no,
what?
hold on. Let me cook. Niggas are not like before Lamont Roach. They was calling them out, so they been saw something, bro. Now they're good. Now
All right,
it's a
can I explain
blueprint.
that?
Bro, Rolly
Can I
called them
explain?
out.
Can I
Fuck,
hold on?
everybody called them out.
Can
The
I
Big
explain?
money.
Yeah,
It's
But
the
but
can I hold on?
money.
Can I
but
explain
bro, we
that though?
gotta go ahead, go ahead.
Can I explain why they call him out? He's the cash cow of the weight
exactly.
division.
Yeah, that's
They
a
Exactly.
trying to
paycheck. Frank
that's
Martin
how you're
called them
gonna
out.
but hold on, that's how you're going to get paid. These little niggas, this is the thing. This is the honest to God truth. All these little motherfuckers want to be models, superstars, movie stars. That's what they want to be. And what's going to make them feel like that is making a multi-million dollar fight. That's what you get when you
Hey,
fight a Tank Davis.
hey,
You're gonna
foreign.
make
I
the
got a
most.
prime example. I got a good
You're gonna
example for
make
you.
the
Look,
most. Hold
Hold on,
on. You're
connected.
gonna make the most. You're gonna make the most money.
For real, because I'm
You're
just
gonna
trying to.
make the most money you ever made in your career. Fucking
yeah,
with Tank.
Yeah.
I
absolutely.
got
So
I
that's
got a
why
good
they
example
that's
That's
why
though.
they
common
call
knowledge.
Greg. I
they
agree
not
with
call
that, right?
they not
Greg, I
calling them
agree with
out because
that,
they
bro. But
just
still,
dogs.
bro,
They
like it's
calling them out because they want that
but
fucking
still,
paper.
Yeah,
but it's not. But that's not like. But that's different though. That's like saying like some whole other shit though, bro. These guys are trained professionals just like him.
For
Niggas that been
sure.
doing it. Hold on. Niggas that been doing it just like him. So it's not. You feel me? Like unknown.
But
Like
all right, but
they see
okay. But
something,
is that
bro.
fair to
Like
say? Is that fair to say, right? We watch Gary Russell Jr. fight Mag Sayo with one arm
Yep.
and
yep.
box him and beat him with the good arm.
Beautiful.
But then we see Shakur fight De Los Santos with one arm and didn't do nothing. So
Ew.
so you mean to tell me he calling out Tank because just because he simply believe he could beat him? When you already kind of prove like, yo, if shit ain't going your way, you just not gonna punch.
right. That might be true, right? But that's like saying like Brian Norman beat you. That's like him saying he knowing that he not gonna beat you, but he still gonna call you out. You feel me? Like not a nigga only gonna want to fight and all that much confident and want you to come to Philly or you come to Atlanta because a nigga feel like he gonna win.
All I gotta
It's
say
like
is
you
Kid
feel me?
Austin. Kid
Like
Austin.
the
Oh
nigga ain't
damn.
Shakur
Chill,
and
chill, chill,
Keyshawn,
bro.
bro. They're not the only niggas too. Tio might see something too. It's other
Nah,
guys.
Tio
That's
not
what I'm
beating him.
saying. No, no,
Hey,
no,
I
bro.
got a
I'm
good
not saying
example
that
for
he.
you, Form.
I'm not saying that he, bro. And look, bro. These guys have been way more qualified guys than
Hey,
Lamont
Form.
Roach, bro. We gotta be
Bro,
honest,
Form.
bro.
stop
Form.
No,
disrespecting
no,
Let me
no,
give you
Lamont
an
no,
Roach,
example.
bro,
Hold
no,
up.
because you
no.
didn't
Hey,
Hold on. We
G.
believe
gotta
in
be
it,
honest, bro.
bro.
We
Hey,
gotta
let
look
me give
at
you an
it.
When you
example, right?
hey
Okay,
Hey,
okay,
Five,
Form.
okay,
Form.
bro. If we say Lamont Roach is Tank's best competitor up to this point, who the fuck is Lamont Roach?
He
bro,
showed
No,
no,
it.
He
look,
gotta
stop
be
he
stop
said
honest.
he's
saying
an A
foreign
plus fighter
because
though. So how
He
you
you
gonna
gotta
go
you
be
against
don't know
that?
who
honest. No,
Lamont
he's
He
an
Roach
A
showed
plus
is.
it.
fighter because he hung with
Hold
Tank.
on, hold on, hold
Come
on,
on.
hold on. Prior to this, he one of the four champions at 130 pounds.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What the
So
bro? Come
so why
on.
you keep saying why you keep
Oh my
why you keep
god.
saying
Oh my god.
hold on, foreign. Is it fair for me to say you ain't shit because somebody don't know you?
100.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta
100.
That's
stop
not
that,
See,
fair.
bro.
boxing about popularity now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is.
man.
It is.
It's
It's
because
And
he
about
don't
popularity.
if
So let
I'm
me
Foreign,
not
say this.
you
mistaken,
could
Hey,
no,
he
I'm
got
I
the
with
got
you.
belt
It's
G.
by
about
stoppage.
popularity, bro. But bro,
G.
like we gotta be honest,
G,
bro.
let me say this, right? Let me say this.
Oh my
Let me say
Foreign
this. I'm
god.
don't
gonna give you a
I
believe
prime
in the bulls
example
that's
of
thrown in his face.
Listen, with Lamont Roach and Tank, right? This is an example, right? A good example. I got 7 brothers, right? I got 7 brothers. My youngest brother is the most skillful fighter out of all of us. He used to fight out of no excuse, out of tank,
thank you,
out
bro.
of
You gotta be honest.
listen, 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 listen,
Who did Lamont Roach
listen,
fight to win
listen.
a championship?
Listen,
Hold on,
my
hold
youngest brother, if you ask Big Lamar, he will tell you that's one of the most skillful fighters he ever trained, right?
Mm.
My little brother could never whip me or my brother that's up under us. Why? Because we know so much about him that
Hmm.
he could never whoop us. Like, and far as if you see him spar and shit, now other people, he'll beat their ass all day. Anybody else, they get in the ring with him, he whoops their ass, make it real easy. But when he fight me or he fight my brother that's up under me, he can't whoop us. That's what I'm saying. Like Lamont and Tank is different because he knows so much about Tank. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So
Exactly.
it's like when you fight your brother. That don't mean that you are a better fighter than your brother. It just means that you can beat your brother or you can make it a competitive fight with your brother. But if my brother fights somebody else, he make it look way easy. He might whoop a dude that I might struggle with.
Can
You
we
saying
say
like
this too,
basically
though?
y'all
Can
know
we
how to
say this too?
neutralize your brother's
That
shit
it,
because y'all know him. Like y'all can neutralize that shit. Niggas can't
Yeah.
neutralize certain shit, so they get punched on by him.
can
Like
we say this too, though? It don't take extraordinary skills to hang in there with another man. It just takes the name of the game. And I think one of the things that we need to look at when we look at Lamont Roach, everybody was against him. Everybody was against him. And we all turn our tongues and say something otherwise. He demonstrated exactly that a normal athlete, I guess, is if that's what we want to call him, but I think he's well rounded, can go up
on. Yeah,
against a giant and put up a fight because it is the fight game. That's
but
just
you
what I
y'all
think.
just found that out that fight. A lot of guys already knew who he was before this fight. Y'all just
Well, for the
Exactly.
he's just
casual
not one of
fans,
the guys that was thrown in y'all face like them
well,
other
Exactly.
guys
Especially
that
was.
who did he
You know what
beat?
I'm saying?
commercialized in front of
Hold
us
on,
and
You
for
so
that's
keep
what I said. I
saying
said
that,
this a couple
foreign.
weeks ago.
he beat the
I
nigga.
said this a couple
He
weeks
beat the
ago.
nigga to get the
Guys
belt
gotta
by late
stop. Hold on,
stoppage. That
foreign.
count for any
Hold on,
like
No,
foreign.
we
Guys
got
gotta
no.
stop
I
He beat
discrediting
Hector Garcia.
champions, bro, are dudes who have done something, bro. Because you're in your mind, if it ain't them two dudes you keep talking about, you don't think nobody else can stand a chance. Nobody else can
don't
box,
even
bro.
know
Like
who I
there's
be
some more
talking
dudes than
about,
that
bro.
around, bro. They just not in the spotlight,
Look at who
Bro,
bro,
Hector Garcia
bro.
might beat
bro,
everybody
I'm
that
gonna be
Keyshawn
honest.
fought.
You're and then also you
He
downplayed
might
him
beat
because he
everybody
took
that
a
Keyshawn
loss.
fought.
Lamont
You
Roach
downplayed.
struggled with a
Hold on, for it. You
bisexual guy. No
downplayed him because he
disrespect to
took
the
a loss to
With a
Jamar
LGBT
who?
Herring, right? You feel
community.
like
A
Jamar Herring ain't shit, right?
bisexual dude, bro. No
who
what that
disrespect.
got to
bisexual?
do with the price of race though?
Foreign, I love you. Foreign, I love you.
Hold
He
on, but
young though. He a young
listen.
bull. He young.
And that's okay if foreign feel like that. But
Oh, he
I
talking
was talking
nasty,
me
man.
and Greg was talking about Lamont Roach a couple of months ago, and I told him I like Roach. You know what I'm saying?
Roach
But
is
Hey, yo,
good.
what's good, fellas?
everybody, listen, they got to run it back though, right? Only on
For
the simple
sure.
fact that, like I said, he made Tank. I don't know what. Tank didn't come out with this. It didn't, like you said, it felt like they was more so a little brotherly love.
I
But when
said
Tank tried
thank
to
you.
turn it up, he
Thank you.
couldn't. He couldn't turn it up on
Yeah.
him because he wouldn't allow it to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
we got to see that fight again because this time it ain't gonna be no brotherly love. Because now I'm happy that it happened. Because now Tank gotta get his mind off that boy, off that A side shit, and get back in the game a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I thought they
Be-
was in Philly fighting brotherly love and shit. For sure, for sure.
Hey, you know what?
The
You know what
Philly
Lamont?
boys.
You know what Lamont Senior said though. Lamont Senior said, well, right after the fight, right? I went to the hotel room. I mean, the hotel in the lobby. Everybody met up in the lobby, and I told him, I said, man, I said, Slim, good job, Slim. I said, you just did that, motherfucker. You know what he said? He said, Slim, they still ain't gonna give us our credit. He said, when it's all said and done, they're gonna be saying, man, it was something wrong with Tank, or you know what I'm saying? It was the coaching situation. He's gonna make up every excuse, but they still not gonna give us our credit.
One
No
thing I
matter
like
what.
about them though, they humble. They hey, and G said it first. Look, y'all gonna get thrown off about the green eyes and all this shit, but Lamont can rumble.
hey,
And,
hey, listen.
and it showed.
Nah, he definitely got busy.
Yeah,
He
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 got
got
did.
busy,
busy.
bro.
And we gotta
And he
Listen,
stop
was like,
saying,
you
sorry,
you
go
know
ahead.
he a cute nigga when the girls tune in. They like, oh, who that? I said, sure, he a boxer. Don't listen. You don't even get out of here. No, he's not good.
he was real. Like he looked it different. He was
He
real
was
patient the
cerebral.
other night. He looked it focused. He looked bigger.
He never took his eye off of Tank. He always
But
kept an eye on Tank.
but to the defense, didn't Tank tell y'all that though? Didn't he say
He
that?
did that,
Didn't he
and
say
that's why I
that?
He
say I
definitely
like
believe
did
you.
Tank
say that.
too.
Oh, hey,
I
He
said, let
what's
me
my
get
said
out
man
the
he
right
fight
said
here?
he
too.
got sneaky pop.
Hey, what's my
He
man
just
right here
gotta
that's
be
talking?
careful.
What's your name? Uh,
Oh, you talking to
like,
me, bro?
yeah, you.
12.
Hey, you don't remember when I said something about Twan Twan amateur pedigree, and you was like the amateur stuff don't mean nothing. Everybody was arguing me down talking about the amateur shit don't mean nothing. That shit ain't in the pros, right?
Right.
When Twan came out, that was you listening to the fight with the announcers?
Yeah.
The first thing they brought up when Twan and them was getting ready to fight, when Twan was getting ready to fight Rayo, first thing they brought up was his experience. But the experience they was talking about, they wasn't even talking about his pro experience. They brought up the people that he fought in the amateurs.
Mm,
And I
okay.
told you that they said how many world champions that he fought, or people that fought for titles in the amateurs and pros. They combine how many ex champions, how many world champions, and how many champions that fought. I mean, how many people that fought for the belt that he faced in the pros and amateurs. You know, and the ones he beat. Because the only person that he lost to was Plato, but they brought up Richardson Hitchens, which is a world champion right now. He beat Richardson Hitchens 4 times. They
Hey,
brought up they
hey,
brought up
y'all gotta excuse my brother. Well connected. He from DC and he on a high right now. So
nah,
we
I ain't on the high. No,
so we
I'm
gotta
not.
let him
Listen,
smoke.
listen. No, this what it is though. This whole panel jumped me out. They jumped
Listen,
my ass on
I
this
know what you
panel
talking about the last
about
time me
Who
and
Antoine
y'all
jumped
was
you?
Russell.
on. I got
Who
you. I
When
know
I
what
jumped
you
you?
talking
said,
about.
I'm like, I don't see what y'all see. What are y'all talking about? Like, from people. Now, I was mad because me and Greg was on the phone, and Greg was saying the same stuff that Twan was going to smoke Rayo. But when y'all was jumping me on the panel, he ain't say nothing. He just let me go down on the sinking boat by
The whole
myself.
the
I
Hold
whole
on.
said I
time
said Swan was gonna smoke Ryo easily.
But
and the
you
whole
wasn't on
time I
that
kept
panel that
saying,
day.
Oh,
That
okay,
was
yeah,
okay.
E.
he
That was
wasn't on there.
EH. That was more EH, and then you was going at it with Bang at that time. I remember. I was there.
Yeah, and it was somebody else too. It was three of them.
It was
It was
foreign.
three of them.
Was
All
it
of
foreign
us.
on it at that time? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Form. Yeah. Form was talking. Yeah. Form was talking to stuff too. Form was talking to stuff too. They all talking about. Oh, he don't know boxing. He don't. Man, check this out. We grew up in gyms. You hear me? Like no boy. Like so. What I seen, like I said, I didn't see what y'all saying. I really didn't. Ryo's not a bad fighter. Don't get it twisted. He's not a bad fighter. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But me and G was just right before the he and G can stamp this. Right before the panel started. Me and G was on FaceTime and I'm showing him the spawn footages. We watching spawn footages. Right or wrong, G.
No, for sure.
We watching Twan spawn footages. And G like, man, Twan gonna fuck that boy up. And we looking at what he doing to all his sparring partners. What he doing to sparring partners. And I'm like, I'm telling you, man, he focused. He gonna crush this boy. It's a lot of stuff that happens beyond boxing that people don't be knowing. That it's like it's other stuff that even though I still feel like Twan did enough to edge that fight out, the edge that Plato fight out, but it's a lot of stuff that happened before the fight, around the time of the fight, that led up to he wasn't himself.
Yeah.
And he really thought he could just do enough to beat Puelo. And when he lost, that shit crushed him to the point he just won the world title. He was just in the gym today.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like it ain't no day, it's no days off for them boys. He just won a world title Saturday, and he was in the gym today.
I mean, you gotta shake that henny off.
He,
Uh, but
I'm
nah,
gonna
yo,
give you
you know,
that, bro. He definitely showed me something different because like I was used to him with the bulldog shit, running in, getting dudes out of there with the power. He showed me some different dynamics. I got a little bit more respect for him
he,
now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I always liked him, but I just didn't see any diversity in his game until Saturday. So definitely
I'm gonna tell you,
he definitely is a contender in that division though, for sure.
I
I'm
felt
gonna
like
tell
he
you,
was a better boxer than Ryo, but I don't know. I just felt like he was gonna lose that fight, based off of the last fight he just had. It was kind of like he won, but they gave it to the other dude. I thought that was like gonna mess up his confidence. I thought like that was gonna like. I just thought that was gonna do something. I felt like he's a better boxer than Ryo, but you know how it goes sometimes. You could be the better boxer, and then a nigga could be fast or he got power or something that he could take the fight.
nah, this that job motivated him, man. Like I ain't even gonna lie,
It
even the
did.
talk, the half of the daggone arena started crying when his brother started crying when he won the title. And you
Yeah.
ain't see his little brother crying. Half of the arena started crying because on the way there, all he kept saying was, "Man, I ain't gonna let y'all down, man. I promise you. Just have faith, man. I ain't gonna let y'all down." As soon as he said that, I went on, I went on, what's the name, and put 500 on a one pick. Soon as I on the way to, I was
Yo,
stuck in
he
traffic. I said, "Fuck it." I went on MGM bet and put 500 on a one pick. But
nah, he was
he was
cooking that
focused,
man.
bro.
Yo, his footwork was crazy all night. He didn't get that man no room to breathe, bro.
But
He
you know
cooked
one
him
thing
the
he
whole
did that
night.
people say he made no adjustments. What was different that fight was his punch selection. One, his
Yeah,
combination
I give you that.
selection was different. You know, if you look
Hmm.
at the body punches from the power punches, it kind of equal out. And you ain't hear what the announcers said. They said, man, at a 140-pound division, they don't even be having that much of that big of an output. He had 900 and he threw 952 punches.
Damn.
952 punches.
Or I thought
And
it was I look he thought it was like a
952 he
thousand.
threw?
952 punches. That's
He was
like
definitely
bantamweight type
working.
shit.
He was working. He outworked the shit out of him
And
though,
though,
bro. I
when
ain't gonna
if you
hold you.
notice the difference between that fight and the Puelo fight, I'm gonna tell you what adjustment he did make. You know, the Puelo fight, when Puelo was on the ropes, if you see what Twan do, he slid in there and just got the throwing punches, got the working. Like, man, he can't hurt me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this dude can't hurt me, so I'm just gonna work him. And Puelo was countering off that. If you see at the Rayo fight, he wasn't just off the break, just sliding in there once Rayo was on the ropes, just sliding in and start throwing punches. He was setting punches up still, like throwing the jab out there, throwing the jab, he'd go to body, then he like throw the up and then start working. And if he see he ain't got him, he'll slide out, boom, throw the jab, then slide back in. No
I,
homo.
I don't think Ryo won around. Maybe one. I don't even know if he
No,
won
not
one.
one.
Ryo got
No.
fucct up, man.
One
Rio's
judge,
brain
one
was
judge,
Nigga
fumbled
didn't
in.
win nothing.
He didn't
one
win
judge,
nothing.
Surprised he didn't get knocked out.
one judge did 12-0. The other two judges judged it 11-1.
11-1?
One,
Okay.
one judge judged it 12 nothing though.
Do we think Ryo should hang up there in that division, or should he go back down?
Oh,
No.
Nah,
now
He
they
should stay.
saying
he
he
should
Yeah.
should
stay there.
hang up. They were just talking highly of him.
No, listen, I'm saying in
He should
general.
stay there.
I mean he beat Pitbull, right? And not to say
I think
Pitbull,
Rayo
I feel
still
like
can.
Pitbull's at 135 or anyway, but
Hmm.
but you know what I'm saying?
People are
That's why I
130
was just
pounder
asking.
for real.
How did y'all feel
But
about
I
that?
think not to cut y'all off, but I think he should stay there, honestly. And then it's like he changed his trainer or whatever. So that's basically his fault. He was training with
Well,
Benavidez Senior, wasn't he?
Hold
Now
on.
he
I don't
training
Yeah.
know
somebody
exactly. I
else.
think they were working
Now he got
together.
Robert
Like he,
Garcia.
but I feel like I seen some fallout because he said he don't respect Benavidez now,
Yeah,
which
they
is
been got
crazy.
into it. They been got
Yeah,
into it. Hey, listen. If you go on my channel, right, and you watch my interview with Jose Benavidez Senior, right? When I
yeah,
interviewed Jose Benavidez Senior, Jose Benavidez Senior, when I was the first one to ask him a question, he didn't even know that Rayo was dropping him. He didn't even know at that time. He didn't even know it. It was all on the blogs and stuff, and he didn't even know that Rayo was dropping him as a manager.
Mm.
Like,
Mm,
look at the interview when I'm interviewing him. He thought I was lying. He like, you can't believe everything the blog said. Like he didn't even know. And then
yeah. That's crazy.
the next day he called me and he was like, "Man, I just got some papers in the mail from a law firm from that
Yeah,
guy." He was like, "Man, I thought you was lying for real. I thought you was playing. You thought I was playing when I said it."
you don't hear too many people say he got a lot of fighters. You don't hear nobody say shit like that about him though. So it
What?
yeah,
must have been about some paper or something, man.
Man,
probably.
Jose Benavidez said this what he said. Jose Senior. He said he seen the change up. He said he never felt like it was nothing until after the Pitbull Cruz fight. He said when Rayo beat Pitbull, he said he was like, "Congratulations, man." He was happy for him. He said Rayo gave him a look like he was disgusted and walked off.
Yo,
Mm,
He gave him like a disgusting look and walked off. He said he never knew it was nothing. He said, but that day he knew that he had something ill on his heart.
mm.
All right. So look, big motion. So we got big motion in here, 12th in here. We got my man Boski in here, and we got EH in here. Tank
EH.
Davis, Tank Davis, Lamont Roach. Should they fight again? Should they overturn it? And how would the rematch look?
No,
who
they
want to
should
go
not be.
first?
No, they should not be taking no rematch. Salute Greg.
Whoa, Tim.
Salute Greg.
Whoa, Tim.
Salute Greg. 12th Street.
But,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Damn.
I'm here. Yeah, I'm here to tell the
but,
truth on your boy. I'm here to tell the truth on your boy. You Americans keep talking about, oh, Tank is the best. Oh, Tank will knock out everybody. Nah, that's a bullshit. Manufactured. Manufactured. I told you, man. I told you. Roach, they need to do what they did. They need to overturn that fucking decision right now. Give that man the L. You know what I'm saying to you? It's all right, man. You're allowed to take a loss in
why would
boxing.
you say
That's
that?
fine. I want to see the rematch. Listen, the only way you want to see the rematch because you don't want to see Tank knock him out. That didn't happen. That didn't fucking happen. We don't want to see that. We want to see Tank. We want to see Tank in there with Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo, Devin Haney, even a Lomachenko. I'll take over Roach. We don't want a Roach rematch. That's a waste of time. Waste of time. Why are you getting a rematch
I want
against
to
a
see
guy that
all
was
them
the
fights.
1800
But you telling me
underdog?
that that wasn't a good fight on Saturday?
No, no, it was not. No, it
Because
was not, sir.
everybody
Well,
was
no, it
saying,
was not. The
yo,
first
that
six
fight
rounds,
ain't
people were
gonna be
going to
good.
sleep.
It ain't gonna be
Excuse
nothing.
me. Excuse me, sir.
And look how
Excuse
it
me.
turned
Excuse me,
out.
sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. People were going to sleep in the sixth round. People were sleeping in the fifth, sixth round. They were smiling. They were playing with
Huh?
each other like kumbaya, man. They weren't no good fight. The fight only turned up in the eighth round. That's when the fight turned up. As simple as that. They robbed Roach. They robbed that man. How you take a knee? How you take a knee? The guy started counting and then he said, one, two, three. And then he stopped counting, started waving his hands around like a fucking headless chicken. We don't want to hear that shit, man. We don't want to see that. The sport needs to be fixed. The
Everybody
sport
looking
needs to be fixed.
amazed.
The sport needs to be fixed.
Al Heyman gave the signal.
Yo,
He said
cause he
it's over.
wilding.
Hey, the panel look amazed. Like I can't believe he came on here like this.
The
Yeah, he
sport needs
black.
to be
He
fixed.
just
We're tired
black.
of this shit. We're tired of this, man. The man should have a loss. They robbed Roach. They robbed everything he worked for. They robbed the man. They robbed him, man. They robbed him of generational wealth. Generational wealth. He needs
I
to come
can't
over
get
to
jiggy with
Turkey.
this shit.
Come to
All
Turkey.
right,
Come to
bro.
Turkey, man.
Okay. Aside from the knockdown, why did Roach win the fight?
He outworked him, he out hustled him, he outlanded him. So you throw about 400 punches. You threw underneath 300 punches. What does that instigate? That instigates to a win. You understand what I'm saying to you? There's other
No,
implements that you
it
could talk
don't.
about.
Because if you throw more punches than me, but you missing hella punches, and I throw less punches than you, but mine is more accurate. What do that mean?
More
What punches?
powerful.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. How many jabs? Do you know how many jabs he threw in each
Lamont
round?
landed
Do you know how
more,
many
big
jabs he
guy.
threw?
Do you know how many jabs he threw in each round, sir? Do you know how many jabs he threw?
Yeah, but I don't think y'all listening to what I just said. I
No,
said
no, 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 no,
if
no,
you
no.
throw more punches than me, right? And you land more punches than me, right? But I throw less punches than you, but I land a higher percentage of punches. What do that mean? That I was more accurate, right? That means you was just some silly motherfucker just throwing a whole bunch of punches,
No, 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 no,
trying
no,
to
no. He wasn't.
swing.
Excuse
You
me, excuse
swinging
me,
for the
excuse me,
fences.
excuse me. He wasn't a silly motherfucker because
And that knockdown was
there was
not no
multiple times he
knockdown, bro.
wobbled Tank.
Cut it
There was
out. That was not no knockdown at
excuse
all, bro.
what? Oh my, oh
How is
my.
that a
It wasn't.
knockdown,
It
bro?
wasn't a knockdown, though. It definitely
Bro,
wasn't a
for
knockdown.
you to be knocked down, you have to be hit with a punch. You have to be hurt. You have to
Yeah.
be hurt. He was not hurt
You
at
have to
all.
you have to be hurt. So when
Where
Floyd,
was he
well, okay,
hurt?
hold on, sir, because
They
I'm a,
just ran the
hold on,
video
sir,
back.
hold on, sir. I'll go question for you. I'm a
He's
real
saying it's
historian.
grease
I'm
or
excuse
whatever from his
excuse me.
braids, sweat got in his eye, right?
Excuse me, I'm a real historian of the sport. So when Floyd took a knee when he broke his hand, was he hurt? Did he
He
get
was
dropped by a
hurt.
punch?
He
Did he
was
get dropped by a
hurt.
punch?
He
Did he
was
get dropped
hurt.
by a punch?
There's
Hold on,
a
did he get dropped?
difference. He
How?
was not hurt. That's just like if we go back to the a couple weeks ago when G just fought Brian Norman Sr., right? Why the fuck didn't the ref take a timeout and say, you know what? His shorts falling down. Let me get him back right. Let's put his shorts back, put his belt back, and let's get Tom in. You telling me that there's no way possible that you could call a time or none of that.
No,
No,
Granted,
he
you
no,
the
can.
it's
way
not.
he
You
took the
Excuse me,
can.
sir.
knee, the
No,
way
you
he took
can.
the knee
No,
could
you
have been
no, you
different.
cannot.
You
He
No,
couldn't
you
can.
have done
cannot.
that
No, you no,
differently.
you
The
You
no,
way
you
he
can.
cannot.
took
I
the
don't
knee,
agree with
he
that
Mr.
could have
though.
Harris,
done
You
it
gotta be
Mr.
hurt
differently.
to
Harris,
get a
Mr.
He
Harris,
knockdown.
probably
can you
should have
explain to him?
clinched and then told
Mr.
the
Harris,
ref like,
Mr.
"Yo,
Harris,
I
can you
got something in my
Mr. Harris,
eye."
can you explain to him, please, sir? Can you explain to him, sir?
Yeah, can I say something real quick? Peace,
Okay,
y'all.
go on.
What's happening?
What's up, Hey,
What's
can you
Listen,
good?
can
What's
you
good?
explain that
That's
during wrestling?
STH, right?
listen. This the thing. Listen, in boxing, there are rules. We cannot change the rules because a person is a superstar. You cannot do that. In the middle of
Yeah.
a fight, the combatants are not allowed to stop and say timeout. That's not allowed. If you do that, that is considered a knockdown. And the reason why is this: if me and you in a fight and you hit me with a body shot and I play it off, but 20 seconds later, 15 seconds later, I'll move over to the corner and act like something happened. Oh, wait a minute, timeout. I could be taking the rest of my shot you hit me with 5, 7, 8 seconds earlier.
I
Combatants are
understand
not
what you're
allowed.
saying, but
Listen,
that's
listen
not
to
what
it. No, no, no,
happened.
no, 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 no. Listen to what I'm saying. You cannot do that. You just can't do it. We can't make excuses because we may feel that was legitimate, something was actually wrong with something or whatever. You cannot do that because if you allow one person to do it, other people will start doing it and then they'll start cheating. You
But
cannot stop a combatant, cannot stop the action and say time out. They cannot do it.
but EA, hold on,
They
EA.
can't. He did it.
Who
He
job?
did it. He did it. And I'm saying this. He did it. And I seen in that fight, Tank, the superstar shit is getting to his head. And he knows he got the power.
I
So
heard you
he
say that.
doing a lot of he doing a lot of shit and it's getting him distracted from boxing. I remember when we
Mm-hmm.
was on here, G, with Lady J, and Lady J was talking about all the promotional stuff and promoting fighters and stuff like that. And you was basically telling her, if I got a fighter, I want him focused on fighting. Cause that's what he do for a living.
Right.
We get these young guys, 20, 25, 30 years old, they get millions of dollars, all this attention, all of this stuff going on. It can distract them. People wonder why Andre Ward and Bud did their careers the way they did it. Because when you fighting, if you really, really want to be good, you got to stay focused. Everybody can't be Floyd Mayweather. Floyd was an
But
anomaly. He was a guy that could do all of that stuff and get in the ring on that night and be sharp.
Yeah.
but EA,
Tank that
who
started
job?
is getting to Tank's
But
head,
EA,
man. Tank got to go back, get
Andre, you had a
grimy,
bunch of
and
thoughts
but
come
just now.
back, and he got to rematch Roach, man.
hold
He
on,
got to
EA.
get he
Listen,
got to get Roach a rematch,
Hey,
who
man.
EA,
They
job
got
is
I
it
just
to
want to
make
say
How do
that
one
y'all
little
see
they
the
got
thing.
to
decision?
rematch
clear
Hold
that
on.
up.
going?
Who job
How
is
y'all
it to
see the
make that
rematch going?
decision? Who job is it to make that decision that Tank that was a knockdown?
The referee.
The rule, no, no, no,
So
The
no.
the ref?
The
referee.
Hold
rules,
on. The
no.
ref?
The rules govern that. The rule, because listen, this is how corruption happens. If we don't listen, the referees don't make rules. Referees are there
to enforce the rules and engage the rules.
So if
They're
the
not
ref
there
calls
to
it a
Yeah,
make the rules.
knockdown, then it's a
The rules.
knockdown, right?
Listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah,
The-
but listen, he started counting and then he
I
stopped.
seen
That
that.
so listen, listen.
yeah,
That was a decision that was over his head. The reason that
yeah.
decision got made over his head because of the politics.
right.
He
Yeah.
he
Hey,
he
EH.
know he wasn't supposed to do that. That's why he jumped
I,
up so fast. That's why
I
the
tell you
motherfucker.
what,
Okay.
G, I, well connected. Do you train fighters?
Hey, I want to ask you this first, EH, before we
Oh,
get off
whoa.
there.
What?
I want to go topic. EH,
Yeah.
where's all them tools that you said Ryo was going to have for Gary Russell
I,
in his
I never
bag?
said. I
We
never
have to
said.
bang.
I heard 12 say that. I never said that. Go back and listen to the live.
Hold
No,
on.
listen. I never said that. I never said that.
Hold on.
I
Lay that
never.
right
Bang. Hold
there.
on. Hold on though. Bang said he had Ryo. Hold on.
Yeah.
Y'all was going into it about the hold
EH,
on, hold
no,
on.
Bang did say
Hold
that.
on. Y'all
EH
was
say
going into it
he
about the
think Ryo
Charlo
have a
thing.
little bit too.
Listen.
Listen,
Listen
Bang
to
did
me.
say that.
No,
EH said,
listen
I
to
think
me.
though Ryo have a little bit more
No,
than
listen to
Gary.
me.
Than Gary. That's his guy's
Listen,
opinion.
listen. I don't smoke. I don't drink. Like I don't use no. It's been 40 years since I
I
did
don't
any
smoke
of
or
that
drink
shit.
either.
Listen to me. No, listen. This is what happened.
I
This is
smoke
what
and drink,
happened.
nigga.
What's happening right now? Because we be talking over each other. You, Bang, and Farm was going back and forth, and you said something like, which was true, but you was like, man, that shit ain't gonna happen. Like Russell gonna destroy him or something like that. And I was like, wait a minute. You can't. I said, because I thought it was a 50-50 fight. I was like, wait a minute. Matter of fact, I think you used the word impossible. You was like, man, that's impossible. And I was like, now you can't say that's impossible because Ryo can box. He can fight. So you can't say it's impossible. I thought it was a 50-50
I ain't
fight.
say nothing impossible. I ain't say it was impossible.
Well, connected. You
Whatever,
gotta.
listen, whatever word it was that you used, I interjected because Bang was breaking down what he thought Ryo could do, and I was like, okay, that
Oh
makes
yeah,
sense
I want
because
it.
you
I
don't
want
know.
that Bang. Hold up. I want that Bang. Yeah, I want that. Good man, good honest man. Good honest man. Man, pull him up on the panel, G.
Hey, listen,
Pull him up on the panel.
Hey
Nook,
yo.
listen. I had $30 in my bookie account, right? I bet $10 on round four, $10 on round five, and $10 on round six on Tank. So I don't know shit about boxing. I'll be first to admit that. Straight up. I
Hey,
bet
EA.
Tank with a
The guy
knockout.
in the red, the
And
guy in the
listen,
red. You need to understand why is
I'm
salute
listening
to
to you.
Roach,
not a
man.
knockdown.
Salute to
Oh,
Lamont Roach. And listen, I'm gonna tell you when I got down with Lamont Roach. I drove up to the fight. I had bought my car and I drove up to the fight when Ruslan Provodnikov and Lucas Matisse fought at the Turning Stone in upstate New York. I had just bought a car that year. I drove up to that fight. Mont fought on that undercard. That's when I first, and I was like, who the fuck is this little nigga? Because I seen he could box. And ever since then, I've been following Mont. I just thought Tank had too much foot speed, hand speed, power, and reflexes. But Lamont showed me something.
look,
He showed
I
me
said Tank
something.
wasn't gonna knock Lamont out. They said, "Oh, I was set tripping. I don't know boxing, all this other stuff." Like just because I said he wasn't gonna knock him out, oh, they cooked me up here, didn't they?
Hold on,
They
hold on, hold
cooked.
on.
I
I ain't
couldn't
gonna let
wait
you
to
get
this
hold on,
day.
hold on. Listen. The main thing was that Charlo shit, bro. That's what got the thing
No,
a
the
little
main thing
crazy.
was
But
great
hold
Russell,
on.
great Antoine Russell.
But Bang had his opinions that he it was just more so everybody had a different opinions, bro. I don't think nobody was trying to. You felt like the Philly, the me, EH, Bang, everybody was going against you, but that wasn't the case though.
No, 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 no. Only thing I got upset about was when when they said that he's gonna make him look crazy. He gonna outbox him. He got too many tools in his tool bag, and he got beat 12 rounds to nothing. That shit wasn't even close. Like,
Hey, no, but
and,
look,
and they said I was set tripping because I'm in the gym with this man.
listen, cause
30 weeks.
something you said though, something you said too on that same live, and I was like, damn, that is true. And you said this, you said Ryo this will be Ryo be his first fight fighting a real 40-pounder. You was like, he took the belt from an undersized 140-pounder, and this is Gary weight division. And when you said that, I was like, damn, like that is true. But I still thought it was a 50-50 fight, though. I still thought it was a 50-50 fight, because to be quite honest with you, I can't really say that I know a lot about them too. Like, I studied them. Like, where I studied Russell, I studied Ryo, where I could say that. But from what I seen from them fighting, I felt like it was a 50-50 fight. You know what I'm saying?
All I was saying was, because y'all was saying I was set and I said, if my man is up against a dude who I feel like might beat his ass, right? Of course, I'm not gonna discourage my man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let him know it's a hard fight for you, man. Like this shit right here might, and I'm gonna let other motherfuckers. You ask me what I think, I'm gonna
Hey,
be
we
like,
need it.
man,
Hey, to be
huh?
honest with you, I don't mind a set tripping. Because if a motherfucker come up out of Philadelphia that I like, I'm riding with it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
I'm
I
Hey,
want to
care.
what I'm
know.
I
saying is,
hey,
Excuse
respect
me, sir.
you
Excuse
know,
me.
hey,
what
Excuse
I'm
we
me.
saying is,
Butch,
Excuse me.
like Butch
He
ride
said,
for the
"Excuse
UK.
me."
But
I
you
was
can't say nothing
confident
about the
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Hey, yo,
yeah,
what you
yeah,
I
saying?
was
It's
yeah.
him,
Yeah,
confident like
mostly.
yeah,
that
yeah,
because
yeah,
hey,
yeah,
Nick,
yeah.
hey, Nick J, Nick
We
J,
got it.
jump on, Nick J. We need a
look,
lady
I
in
was
here.
confident like
We need
that.
a lady in here.
12. You gotta look at it this way. I'm in
What's
the
that?
gym with this man 5 days, right? When he spar, they spar every other day. I'm in there. We watching him spar. I'm showing G spar footage. G saying the same thing. G saying, "Oh yeah, he gonna crush Ryo. He gonna destroy." We watching dudes that's mimicking Ryo's style. One dude damn it looked like Ryo, didn't he? G. One of his sparring partners looked like Ryo. I'm talking about. But the dude was a little bit taller than Ryo. Good jab. You know what I'm saying? Like he had Ryo. He go in there. He mimicking Ryo. You know what I'm saying? He another. I ain't gonna say the other guy, but another guy that everybody know. He came in there,
Mhm.
and this is an ex champion, and he got destroyed. I'm talking to the point, man. It seemed like he didn't even want to go in anymore. He tried to make up an excuse to say that something happened at his house so he could leave, and then he just set up the fight. He wound up. He on the schedule to fight. He wound up fighting recently.
Hey
So
man,
What's
okay,
what?
up
okay,
with
okay,
Oh, hey, Foreign, what
okay.
you talking
So what?
about
So
down there,
excuse
Foreign?
me. So who do you? So excuse me. Who do you want next for Gary Russell Jr.? Because I've got
Hey,
a couple
hey,
opponents
Z,
for
you
him
see
there.
that?
Puelo. That's what we want. That's what we gonna get. Puelo.
So name. So name me. Let me ask you this. Who do you know? Who do you know that's won a belt? One belt, and then the next fight is unification. Who do you know that's happened to?
The unification.
No, as
Hey,
in
Foreign.
who do you know that's won the belt, and then the next fight is a unification bout? Who do you know that did that?
Whoa, hey, Foreign, hold on, bro. Hey, Foreign, you better cut that out, young boy. Now, what
Lomachenko.
you can't be in your feelings like that, youngin. Come on now,
Lomachenko.
you making your man
Lomachenko
look
did it.
real soft right now with that, bro.
What belt? Who with who? Who was that?
You said what? You said what fighter won a belt,
I'm
right?
sorry, guys, my bad.
Yes.
And then the following fight, he had a unification fight, right?
Yeah. Who? Yeah.
Lomachenko. I'm gonna give you another one too. Lomachenko and Earl Spence. Earl Spence
When
Jr., Lomachenko. It's probably
he beat
way more. That's not nothing big.
he
It's
beat he
probably a
beat
lot of fighters that do that.
no,
Huh?
no, hold on. He beat Kell Brook for the IBF belt. And then the next fight, did he go into unify? Did he go into unify?
He fought Sean Porter, didn't he? His next fight was Sean Porter, wasn't it?
Nah,
What was his
No.
next fight? Hold up.
nah.
Hold up. Hold up. I
Was
got
it
another phone. Hold up. I'm on phone with my laptop. Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on.
pull it up. I don't think so. I ain't gonna say no
Lomachenko?
like that, like definitively. I don't think so.
No, Lomachenko. Who did Lomachenko do that against? And Guy Russell, we got multiple opponents for him. We got multiple opponents. I want to see him against the winner out of like they said, the winner out of you said Puyo. No, 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 no. We need to see him against either Richardson Hitchens. I want to see him in there with. I want to see him in there against who's the other one? 140-pound champ, Teofimo Lopez. Them fights are great fights. Great
But see,
fights.
Butch, hey Butch, the more likely fight to happen is the Puyo fight because they on with the same
Man, that's
company.
gonna happen. Why you think they fought on the same card? They
Yeah,
fighting for
that's the
that.
more likely fight. And that's not a bad fight because they already that fight was close with Puyo.
Yeah,
To me,
for
that wasn't
sure.
no
Pelo
like he shut
lost.
Gary out. That fight was
Oh,
close.
it was
So
a split
now they both
decision.
got
Hey,
belts. They
listen.
both got belts. Gary, you know what I mean? Gary got his momentum back. Like, yeah, make that happen. Make that happen. Make
And
that happen. See, you know the other thing
incorrect,
too.
sir.
No,
Lomachenko.
see, hey, no, you know what I like too about like the guys like Gary and Ryo. They young enough where if they don't get discouraged, they can keep honing their skills and getting better and better and better. I want to see a better Ryo his next fight. You know what I mean? Get back in the gym because you got a good coaching team. Get back in the gym, get sharper. You know what I mean? Tweak your shit and just get better. It ain't like they older fighters where they stuck in what they do. They still relatively young. So they can correct the shit that
Word.
they
That's
made the mistakes and get back in there. Maybe Ryo need to drop back down to 135. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Maybe we need to go back to
I
135.
don't believe Poyo that fight is not happening next, sir. That's not happening next.
Why?
Lomachenko fought Gary Russell Jr. for the WBO vacant belt, and then he went on to go. He didn't unify them belts until he got to about Nicholas Walters. Errol Spence, he went to go fight Lamont Peterson next after he defeated Kell Brook for the IBF belt. So you was wrong, sir. You was wrong about that.
Why,
Incorrect.
why you why you don't think it's gonna happen though?
Because that doesn't usually happen. And secondly, I think they wanna obtain those belts. They wanna have two of those guys over there, the PBC with both belts. They rather have guys with
Oh,
two
okay.
belts rather than one guy to have all belts. It's simple as that. Because
Okay, yeah,
Gary
yeah,
Russell,
yeah, yeah.
if
Keep it
Gary
in,
Russell
keep it in
takes
the
that
same
WBC,
promotion
he
company.
needs
I
to come see
understand that.
Adam Azim. He needs to come see Dalton Smith. Them niggas, them UK niggas. You hear me?
Oh,
Oh boy,
I
here
knew
we
you was
go.
going. I knew you
Yeah,
was going
yeah,
to
yeah,
add your
yeah,
guys in there.
yeah,
Some,
yeah. Wake up,
I was
Greg.
just waiting.
Yeah, wake up, Greg.
I was just
Wake
waiting for
up,
you to say
Greg.
that.
Yeah, Greg. I know you can hear me, Greg.
Hey
I know you can hear
12,
me.
hey
Dalton
12, you
Smith.
knew he was coming with it, huh? 12.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about he
Absolutely.
talk he talking about a bunch of mutts.
A bunch of mutt. No, 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 no. That mutt. No, 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 no. That mutt is mandatory. That's a mandatory mutt. So you make that a double M. Mandatory mutt. Mandatory mutt.
I
You
do
have to
I
see
do
him.
like I do like I do like I do like Adam Azim though. I
I know
like
you do.
Adam
I know
Azim.
you do. I know you do,
Yeah,
Eric. I
he
know you
all
do,
right.
Mr. Harris. Mr.
I
Harris.
like
You saw
Adam
what he did to
Azim.
Lipinets. You saw what he did to Lipinets.
Yeah, I
We
like
we
Adam.
we
No,
done the
even
work. We
before
done
the
the
out,
dirty.
hey,
I didn't even see the Lippin
who?
fight yet. I haven't even got a chance to
Hey,
watch it yet. I've been moving so much,
All
but
right,
I seen
listen.
him
All right,
before that. I
listen.
like Adam
All right,
Azim though. I like
all right,
Adam
listen.
Azim.
We got. All right, listen. We got a special guest in the house, man. Nick J from the Queens of Boxing, and
Oh,
and,
whoa.
and I just want to hear her out real quick. If
Okay.
she if she heard me,
I heard you.
talk to me, Nick J.
Hi,
Good
fellas.
evening, Miss.
How you doing?
What's the question?
Just give us your breakdown. You can go right into whatever you like.
No, I was just listening to the fellas make all these excuses for Tank Davis. He had a bad night. I mean, he had a bad night. It happens to the best of us. But that doesn't absolve you from losing the fight. He just lost the fight. He had a bad night. Just get the rematch and move on. I want him to overturn it. And my main reasoning for wanting them to overturn it is because it affects Lamont Roach's money moving forward. So
Mm,
if he wins the fight and he goes into the rematch as the champion, that's going to change the amount of money he gets to make. And all of y'all on here love to talk about Tank being the money man and shit. Somebody else should have that opportunity as well. He
mm,
earned it. So
Mm-hmm.
it just bugs me when I hear all the Tank fans,
mm.
make excuses for him because he's the A side. Oh, he had something in his eye. That's the weakest, warmest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Damn.
Like, he had a bad night, y'all.
nah,
Live with the shit.
he definitely had a bad night, but
He lost. He didn't have a
I
bad
don't
night.
think
He
you
lost.
could say that
He
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 lost the
lost the
lost.
fight
fight.
though.
He lost
Say
the
um,
that
fight.
again.
He
Say that
lost.
again.
I said he had a bad night, but I don't see how you could say he completely just lost the fight.
Okay,
Yes.
he completely lost and not based on anything except for the scorecards. If you look at the scorecards and I'm asking you personally, the dude who
Hmm.
just asked the question,
Mm.
do you think that should have been scored a knockdown? Minus the
No.
fact that it was Tank. Minus the fact that it was Tank. If it was anybody else, if it was anybody else,
If it
and
was
that happened,
anybody else,
and the ref
no.
start no, and the ref started counting because the ref did instinctively what he's supposed
Mm-hmm.
to do, which is
To
count.
do. Yep.
So if somebody else that happens to
Real.
somebody else and the ref keeps counting, are you gonna say, oh, he shouldn't have counted him out? He just needed a minute. You're gonna accept the fact that he did
Facts.
his job.
um,
Nasty
Nah, that's
work.
just like
Nasty
look,
I
work.
that just
mean,
the same
Nasty.
kind of thing just happened to Benavidez.
No, the same
And
thing
I
didn't
don't
count.
think that
No,
was a
no,
knockdown.
no, sir.
What
No,
happened to
sir. Incorrect.
Benavidez?
No, no, no.
When
That's not what
Benavidez
happened.
just fought David Morrell, right?
Mm-hmm. And his glove touched the
His
canvas, and it looked like he wasn't hurt. But the rules say if your glove touched the canvas, that's an 8 count.
but that
Yeah,
wasn't a knockdown. Why
it
all
was.
right. Why
It
did
His
was a
Benavidez
glove
knockdown.
fall?
Excuse
touched
me,
the
sir. Excuse me,
canvas.
sir. It was a knockdown.
Why was he off balance? Why did he fall?
We're not
Because his
talking about
feet got
Benavidez.
tangled
No,
up. That's bad
no.
footing.
Exactly.
That's a part of boxing.
And
Your
no
ass
punch,
should have balance.
no punch landed though.
It
The
A
doesn't
punch was
matter
punch
if
blocked
it
landed.
off of
landed
the.
or
A
The
not.
punch.
punch was
It doesn't
blocked off of
matter if
the.
it
No,
landed. It doesn't
no.
matter if it landed or not.
It
You
does
you
matter
don't
if it
get no, it
landed. For you
doesn't.
to call
Do
it a
you think you're
knockdown,
only
someone would
supposed to
have
get
to
a
be
standing
hurt.
8 count if you're hurt? Is that what your mind is telling you? You're only supposed to get an 8 count if you're hurt?
That's what he said. That's what he said.
Say
Yeah.
Is
that one
that
more
what you're
time.
thinking? You think that they're only supposed to get an 8 count if they're hurt?
Yes, it's not a knockdown.
Sir, you
No,
don't
sir.
know boxing.
Yeah,
That's
incorrect.
not
That's
how
Incorrect,
not.
sir.
that
We see.
works.
This is why
Yeah,
you come here and you
That's
learn
not
new
how that
things.
that's
works.
that's
This is
not
why you
true.
come
That's
here
what I
and
was
you
saying.
learn new things.
That's what I was saying to you earlier, brother. There are rules in place for a reason. We can't change the rules from circumstance to circumstance because crafty people like myself, if I was a fighter and I knew I could use that, you might hurt me, and then I'll be like, oh, wait a minute. I pulled my hip.
Something's in
Give me
my
a
eye.
second. Like people
But
would
you,
do that
there's a
all the
difference.
time.
No,
You have
bro, you
to have,
can't, bro. No, you
bro,
cannot sit here and
you
say
trying
that,
to
bro.
change the rules
And
You
for a
are
fighter
if you
that
trying
you
got
to
like,
two
change
and
the
you
eyes
can't
that
rules.
do
work, you
that.
can see the difference, bro. You
You're
can
failing.
clearly
No,
see the
You're
difference
no,
in
Excuse
when
me.
fanning out.
Excuse me,
somebody,
sir.
no,
Excuse
when
me,
there's
sir.
a
You're
Excuse me,
no,
sir.
fanning out.
malfunction and when
Excuse me, sir.
somebody
Excuse
is
me, sir.
no,
actually
You're
hurt.
fanning
Did
out.
Roach get hit with
no,
a jab? Did Roach get hit with a feint with the
no.
jab? Did no Roach? Did
Oh,
Tank get hit with a
oh.
jab? Did Tank get hit with a jab?
He
Huh?
got hit. Just because you feel like it didn't hurt
Before,
him,
but not actually when
Yeah.
he went took the knee. No,
it
no,
don't matter.
at
You
that
ain't never
particular
seen
point.
somebody get hit to the liver and they take 2 seconds and then take a knee. You
Yes,
never
That's
seen
a
yes, I
Knee.
that?
have.
different type of
Yes,
body
Exactly.
shot. We know
yes,
that you're hurt.
absolutely,
That's like
Okay,
when
then
Tank
what are
hit
we
Ryan
talking
in
absolutely.
about?
in the rib,
Did
and
you
he
see
To
that
Listen,
braid? Did
evaded
you
and
see that
then
little
listen.
and
braid
took
You
hit
the
him
knee.
in
can't,
the
you
eye?
can't, you can't do that.
Let the lady explain. You know her
You
point.
can't
you
do
Yeah,
know
that.
you
what?
go
Did
back.
you see?
You're
Okay,
right.
this is what I want to tell y'all because you seem to be, and I'm talking to the gentleman in red, and you too, the gentleman in the middle. You guys seem to be really big Tank fans, so I'm gonna assume that y'all bought the fight and that like y'all can rewatch it and like slow it down and watch every frame and all of that good stuff. Okay, so what I want y'all to do is go back and watch it because it's all over Twitter and whatnot, so you can see that Lamont Roach threw a punch. Now, did it hit him dead in the forehead and knock him off balance? Absolutely not. But you can see the ripple in his face. And you can also see that the punch landed. And what you can also see is that that little braid, that braid or braided 2 days, 3 days, 4 days before the fight that was hanging down on the side, it actually ricocheted into his eye.
Yeah,
That is what he was complaining about because when he went over to the corner, it was nothing that Kenny did or Calvin did with that towel that was going to help his eye. He just needed some time.
He
That's
should
what
have
that
cut him,
was.
and he
And
should
you're
have
not
cut his
allowed to
fucking hair.
take a freaking time out in the middle of a round.
Middle of a
You
fight.
can't
That's what
do
I'm
That
that.
is
saying.
that
You
is a
cannot
disqualification.
And
do
I'm
You
gonna
that.
Excuse me,
can't
excuse
do
me,
You
my
that.
man
can't
in the
do
red,
that,
my man
man.
And
in the
if
red.
you
One
do
second,
that, your ass needs to be penalized.
one
That's
second.
Period.
crazy.
My man in the red, my
now.
man in the red. Do you understand that the New York Athletic Commission? Do you understand in the rule books? Once you interfere in the round, your corner or the fighter goes to the corner. You know he gets disqualified. You understand that, right?
He turned his back and then put his
Yeah,
body
and he
through
turned
the
his back.
rope. He could have been
Yeah.
completely disqualified. Do you know how many infractions he had in one round and he left unscathed?
And he
They
still
She
won that
didn't
round.
preaching, y'all.
point on
She
that.
They
He
still
preaching,
didn't
gave him that
bro.
round.
get
She
to that.
telling
She
the
is
truth.
preaching. She's
She
preaching
preach.
EH, and I agree
Hey,
with her on some
hey,
of the
12.
things.
Hey,
But
12.
ultimately, the
I love
ref
you,
made a
12.
call.
12, you
The
know
ref
you my
made a
man. I
call.
love you, 12. But I see the look
he
on your
said the
face.
ref made a
You
The
call.
disappointed. You know
12th
it's the
Street,
truth,
12th
but you
Street. You know what's
disappointed. I
going on.
love
You're
you,
about to be
12.
called
I love you,
11th
12.
Street,
But no,
10th
the
Street.
tank,
ref
tank.
made a call. He made a
Now I'm gonna
bad
tell you
decision.
something.
He counted to
Listen,
three. He said, "Oh
You're not
shit,
on
what am I
12th Street
doing?"
today. You're on
Didn't get
15th
knocked
Street.
down.
You're on 17th
You
Street
can't do
today. You're
that.
not on 12th Street today. You're on 18th Street, 20th Street. You don't know what you're talking about, 12th Street, man. The guy took a knee which should have been counted. Why can't you? My man in
bro.
the red is saying,
Listen,
my man in the red is saying you need to be hurt for it to be called a knockdown. That's incorrect, man. Floyd Mayweather broke his hand and took a knee, and they counted that as a knee.
it's a knockdown. That's what it
He
is.
Knockdown.
was hurt.
No,
Do
no,
It
no.
is
He
He
didn't
what
get
was
it
hurt
hurt
is.
by a
because
only
this is
punch.
what
He
reason
he's
didn't
why
get.
you can
saying.
take a
It's a
knee?
difference, bro.
No, it's
Granted,
not.
granted, he should have never took the knee. Granted, he could have did it a different way. But what I'm just saying.
saying
You couldn't have done it in no
that
different
wasn't a
way.
knockdown to me, bro.
How?
It
How
might
was
not
it
All
be
right.
a
not a
knockdown to
knockdown?
you, but
How
the
was it not a
rules
knockdown?
say when you put your knee on the canvas, that's a
Okay.
knockdown. It's
So
not even
all right,
hard.
if that was
It's
if that
not
was the
hard.
case, if that was the case, right?
Mm-hmm.
Once Tank said what he said to the referee, why didn't the referee say
Because
Oh, I
he's
don't
Tank
care.
Davis.
Because he got the
Because
call. He
he's
got the
Tank
call from
Davis.
upstairs. He got the call from Al Heyman and that. Yo, you better go. Yo. That's what needs to happen, man. What you mean?
Hey,
Listen,
yo.
listen. The guy in the red, my man in the red, my man in the red. Do you understand how much money Vegas, the bookie, how much money they would have lost? They got the phone call. Yo, patting up those
Yeah.
fucking scorecards now. You put 1,000 on Roach, you would have won 16 bands back, man. You understand that? You understand that?
Strictly because
Nobody had a
he's
draw,
Tank
man.
Davis. That's
Come
the
on, man.
only thing I can tell you, because the ref did what he was supposed to do initially. And
Yes.
then he
Yes.
looked over and somebody said, "Well, it's Tank, dog. Just keep, And then shit went haywire.
It's
He's
Canelo
looking
Alvarez.
at this man go over here, put his whole torso through the ropes, asked his coach, in another infraction, his coach got his ass up on the mat. Shouldn't have done that either.
Hmm.
Then he
Nope.
wiped his face off. Shouldn't have done that either. Then he
That's
So y'all
turned
feel
right.
like he should have
around,
just got
came
disqualified?
back,
Like,
came back in the ring.
Absolutely.
You know how I
Absolutely.
know? Do you know how
Yeah.
I know that Tank knew he shouldn't have done that shit? Because the ref explained it to him. He said that's gonna look like a knockdown. That's gonna be a 10-8 round. And you know what he said? Okay. And he got back in there and he turned it up because he knew he was down. He knew he should have been down. He knew that. So you sitting up here talking about, no, it's not. No, it's not. He knew he was down. He knew he should have been down. Let me say that. He knew that.
And see, the problem with that kind of stuff
so it's
is if any one of us was trainers or promoters and we had a fighter and something like that happened, we would want justice. The game of boxing is bigger than any one fighter. We can't
yeah.
allow stuff to happen because we like a particular fighter or he's popular right now. When Tank retired and gone, it's going to be other big time fighters coming to boxing and keeping boxing going. You have to have a general set of hard rules for everybody. We cannot make excuses for you. We can't do it.
You
We
can't.
cannot do
You
it.
can. And
We
I
can't.
found it so
I agree with
ironic.
you with
I
that,
found it
EH.
so ironic
But
that it happened like this after Tank made it his business to question what happened over in Saudi. I thought that was so ironic and
Oh
poetic.
yeah, yeah.
He made it his business to question what happened over in Saudi, and then this happens to him, and he on Twitter talking about they cheated me. Boy, if you don't sit your ass down and be happy with that goddamn draw.
But I'm gonna tell you, so
So so
for me right now,
what's that,
how
EH?
how how I feel like Tank can redeem himself, you got to give Roach a rematch, and you got to beat him convincingly. To me, that's the
word,
only way. That's the
word.
only way.
It is.
Aside from the knockdown, like who did
I
y'all
had
have
Roach
winning the
winning
fight?
7-12.
I had it a draw. I
I
had it
had
a draw.
Roach. I had
So
Roach winning
you felt like
comfortably.
Roach was beat him convincingly
I thought he
in
beat
that
him
fight besides the
convincingly. I
knockdown.
Yes,
thought it was a
convincingly.
very good
Convincingly.
fight, but I thought
Wasn't
he beat him.
convincingly.
I
It
thought
was.
he beat
Listen.
him convincingly. I did.
Yes.
I really did.
Yes.
Mm.
And
Yes.
I didn't
What
have
did
no
what
dog
did
in
Tank
this fight. I
what
thought he beat him convincingly. I thought rounds 1 through 6, Tank had I gave Tank I gave Tank 4 of those first 6 rounds. I
For the
gave
first, okay.
Lamont Roach
nah.
7-12.
Tank done
Oh
nothing.
wow.
Tank done
And
nothing in the first
yeah,
4 rounds.
and
He
you
done
know what?
nothing.
You know
He
what I
done nothing.
think? I think Tank, and I don't know, because y'all were saying he wasn't mentally there, or he wasn't focused like he should have been. And I feel like when he tried to turn up after that whole fiasco in round 9, and it didn't happen for him like it normally does. I think that took a lot out of him. I think it took a lot out of him mentally, and I think it took a lot out of him physically. And when's the last time Tank had to go a full 12 rounds with somebody? I don't know if he was properly conditioned for that, because he didn't finish the fight like y'all thought he was going to finish that fight. Lamont was strong and Lamont was sturdy, and nothing he was doing was working. That's mentally taxing on you, especially when you used to getting people out of that ring. He couldn't do it. And I think Lamont was just stronger on the back half of that fight. It was a good close fight, but if I'm scoring rounds, Lamont Roach scored more. He won more rounds, and that's how you're supposed to score the fight, not who
Round
had
by
I don't
round.
know. I watched it like 3 times, and I keep coming up like with the same score. I had Tank winning the
What's your
fight
score?
7-5, but I had
Seven
And
Tank
five.
winning.
what 7 rounds? What 7 rounds did you give Tank, sir? What 7 rounds did you give him?
So the first 6 rounds, right? I had Tank up 4-2. The first 6 rounds. The the 7th round, I think I gave the 7th round to Tank too. It was either the 8th or the 9th round. I can't remember when. That's when Roach caught him with the straight and wobbled him.
Yeah,
He
he had
caught
to
him with the
step
straight
back.
and wobbled him. That was the I can't remember if it was the 8th or the 9th, but I gave that round to Roach. And then
Okay.
Who did you give the first round to? Who did you give round number 1 to?
the
They
first
what they
the
Yeah, 12th.
it,
Yeah,
they
12th
didn't do
Street.
much
Yeah, yeah.
first round. First round was like more filling out, so that was hard to score.
So
yeah,
that means
but
But
you gave it to Roach. That means you gave
if
it to
you're gonna
Roach
give
then.
it to the champ, you probably gave it to
You
Roach
can't give it to
did.
Tank.
no.
Tank didn't land. Tank didn't land no
He
punches. He
didn't land a
landed about.
punch, so I'll give it
He
to Roach.
landed.
I'll
He
give Roach
landed
the
two
first round.
punches.
You're
He
right.
landed 2 punches in that round. Two
No,
punches.
you're right. You're right. I
And
agree with you. You're
He
right.
did
and
not win
and
that round.
in the
And
first
I'm gonna
round.
tell
Sure.
you something else
Yes.
And
I
what round you
seen
talking
Tank
about?
do during the fight. I forget what round it was. He was complaining to Steve Willis about something. I don't know if he said Roach hit him low, hit him in the
It
back of
was
the
it was
head,
the, it
and he
was
stopped and
low.
was
It
And
was
he got
low
caught
complaining.
with a
range.
jab.
But no, he was stopping complaining, and Roach punched him in his mouth. I was like, "What the fuck is Tank doing? Like
He
that's
kept
unprofessional."
complaining. He was
That's when I
complaining
knew.
like,
I said Tank is turning into a superstar.
yep,
Like he's thinking he can
I
just
heard.
control the fight with talking
correct,
and you know I'm being
correct,
serious. Like he
correct.
can't do that in a fight. Cause when you get in there with somebody like Ahmad or Shakur, like people that's cocky and they ain't scared of you, Keyshawn,
They
on
don't care
that
nothing
night,
about
Keyshawn would have murdered Tank.
Yeah, Keyshawn would have
Keyshawn
fucked
would have
Tank.
murdered
Yeah,
Tank
Keyshawn
Saturday
would have
night.
fucked Tank.
I
Yeah,
don't.
yo, Charles,
I
he would
don't
have
know
I'm
if
knocked.
you
He would
telling
have
you,
knocked
agree,
his
bro.
little head off
EH,
his. He would have knocked
but
his little head off his shoulders.
I'm telling
Shakur
no.
you,
Stevens would
bro.
have 10-2'd him. Shakur Stevens would have
He
10-2'd him. You know what
that
I'm saying?
night.
Multiple other guys would have fucked
I
him
I
up.
don't know about
mean,
no other night. I don't know about no other night, but
I
that
can't
night,
I can't really
That
I can't
Keyshawn
night,
would
really
have
just
murdered him.
yeah, that
I can't
night.
I
really
don't
just
agree
say
with you on that
he
one,
would have.
EH. I still got to see a little bit more from Keyshawn than
Nah,
what
I need to
than
see a
that
bit
Okay.
more
before I
from
start
Tank.
saying he's gonna
I need to
murder
see a
Tank,
bit more
bro.
from Tank. I need to see a bit more from Tank because he's
Now
not no
Listen,
complete.
I'm not
don't
He's
saying
not a
that.
complete fighter.
Tim, don't take away from Lamont Roach by saying you need to see a little bit more from Tank. He was in there with a champion, bro.
With a
Don't
who?
do
With a
that.
who? Don't get that out of here, man.
Don't do that.
He was a 1800 underdog. Do you know what that means? That means he
You
is a
we talking
cherry.
about?
That's what it
Oh,
means. Don't
are
talk
we
about he
talking
was
about
in
the?
there with this and that. He lost to Jamel Herring and then he
Yeah,
had a draw
see, and
against
that's why y'all disrespect him.
Orlando Cruz.
Yeah,
That's why
Yeah.
yo.
Orlando
all y'all
Cruz. I
shocked
don't want
because
to
he
hear
Cause
that.
lost
they
to
keep
Jamal
saying he
Harris.
lost to
But he had that
Jamel
You
bad
Herring.
you
night.
That
guys
bro,
told me
He was
you guys told
also
me that Tank
young.
is
He
a
was a little
complete
young.
Yeah.
fighter.
It was his
Mm.
first title fight. He
Yeah.
was probably nervous.
It was whose
Listen.
first
If he
title
fight
fight?
Jamal Herring now, come
Roach.
on now,
They
guys.
talking about
Right.
when Roach fought Jamel Herring.
Oh,
Hey,
Come on,
cause
okay.
guys.
12. Hey, 12. That's what I was saying. I
I
kept
said this.
saying,
I
I,
said this a few months ago.
I kept saying, man, he lost to Jamel Herring. G was like,
Yeah,
so
yo,
what?
everybody
Like
said that.
No, 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 no,
I
no, no,
kept,
no,
I
yeah,
Man,
was,
you
no,
can't
no,
hey,
no, no,
look,
no,
I'm
I
no,
was
no.
talking.
you
guilty of
can't
that.
put that
You
as
don't
I
Greg,
was
put.
you know,
Nah,
guilty
when
of
he
you
that.
had
don't
the
even.
fight
No, no, no. That's not
on
the point. That's not
what's
the
that
point.
on
That's not
Pro
the point.
Box,
That's not the
I
point.
told
That's not the
Greg, yo,
point.
I like Lamont Roach. I told him that months ago.
No, no, that's not the point. That's not
None
the
of
point.
you,
That's not
none
the
of
Mm.
point.
you dudes, and I gotta say none of you dudes, because you're not paying attention, then you're not gonna know.
No, but
But
you don't
Yeah.
but
hold. No,
everybody
the
don't
fact of
watch
the matter is
everybody.
you don't hold
cause
Jamel
no,
Herring to the
because
same
the
standard
triangle
you hold
theories
Tank to.
don't work all the time,
No,
bro.
it's not about
It's
triangle
not the
theory.
Right.
You
same.
don't.
That's right.
No,
It's not
That's
no,
the
true.
no,
same,
man.
bro.
You
That's
don't. You
true.
don't hold.
That's
Hold
It's
on.
true.
not.
You don't
That's not
hold
the same,
Jamel
bro. Like
Herring to the same standard you hold Tank to. That's the whole point. You don't believe
it don't
Jamel Herring's
matter.
anywhere near the
Styles
level
make
of Tank.
fights, bro. The triangle theory does not work. You
That
cannot keep
work.
bringing that
But
up, bro.
Butch Lamont just proved that it don't work. It don't. I was
Exactly.
doing
That's
the
No,
what I'm
no,
same
no. I
saying.
thing.
You
understand
can't
this.
just
He
No, I
just
you
understand this.
proved
cannot
it,
just say,
bro.
Mr. Harris, these
Yeah.
guys
bro.
in the red, my man in the red,
Listen to
thought
what I'm
you
saying,
hold on,
bro.
you in the red thought that Lamont Roach was gonna get knocked out. So stop this, stop this. You
Yeah,
thought he was
no,
gonna get
no, I
knocked out.
did.
So
I
This is all
and
I
did.
he
hear is
proved us.
nonsense, man.
He,
All I
but
hear is
Butch,
I
he
did
proved
think he was
Butch.
gonna get knocked out.
But Butch, Lamont Roach proved us wrong, didn't he? He proved us wrong.
Not really, no,
He-
not
he-
really good. I've been
uh,
saying that. I've
you,
been saying I want
you,
Tank to lose
How
to
do
Roach. I've
you
been
this,
can't,
saying that.
and
you
that's
can't,
my question.
you
How
can't
how
admit
do y'all
that.
see the rematch going?
You can't fix your mouth to say you made a mistake. It was wrong. Come
No,
on, bro. Don't
no,
do
no, no,
that.
no, 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 no.
How
Don't
do
do
y'all
I
see
that.
the
didn't
That's
believe,
not
rematch
a
I
good
going?
didn't believe Roach
quality,
was gonna get
bro.
knocked out. I didn't believe Roach was gonna get knocked out. I just thought that, yeah, he's
I
gonna be
did.
there. Nah,
I
I
did
did.
too. I did too. I'm not gonna lie, I
I
did
did.
too. But
Yeah,
you
I
know,
did.
come on, like who,
you
Tank
bro?
smoking
If
weed,
you say you
Tank
didn't think
smoking
Roach was
weed.
going
His
to get knocked
concentration's
out,
on money. He don't care about the
you
sport no more.
styling, bro.
Nah, this is crazy
Hey,
for
hey,
you. For
hey,
you guys to say
hey,
Tank is
this guy from the UK is mad, man.
Yeah.
no, Greg, no, Greg, you
Yo,
mad, Greg,
yo,
no,
who?
Greg, you mad, you
Yo, he
mad,
was
Greg,
up
you
here
mad, Greg, you mad,
crashing
Greg.
out
Shakur
about
Stevens gonna wipe
somebody,
his ass.
bro, a few
Keyshawn Davis
weeks
gonna wipe his
ago
ass. There's a
when they
reason
got
why he
cooked
scratched his
and
head
they
on
was looking for you.
Gillian Wallo's chair. Gillian Wallo's scratching his head like this. Oh yeah, I never, I didn't ask for those fights. I didn't ask for those fights, man. I never
he didn't
asked.
say
Yeah,
that.
we know why
He
he didn't
didn't
ask,
say
man.
that.
We know why he didn't ask, man.
He didn't
They
say
all let us
that.
do what we do, man. Shakur Stevenson will school that boy. Shakur Stevenson will put a boxing university, bring him to boxing university, drop the real anvil, the real frying
we
pan IQ on that boy. You understand what
Those
I'm
we
saying?
fights
gotta
are
see it,
possible. It's
Bush.
I'm not
possible,
saying
Bush,
none
we
of
man.
that.
gotta
I
see
want to
it.
see the
We're
fight.
not gonna
I
see
wanna
it. We're
see
not
it.
gonna see it. We're not gonna see it. That's the whole point. We're not gonna see it. Now he's gonna give us Roach rematch. Then he's gonna give us Pitbull Cruz rematch. Then he's gonna fight Oshaki Foster. He's gonna fight Oshaki Foster, and then he's gonna finish off with Brian,
Hey,
and then
Tim.
that's it.
I'm not. He gonna say those
He
Hey,
said it was
Joe.
bullshit. Manufactured,
Hey,
programmed.
yo, you stupid. Hey, stop
Nah,
Manufactured
disrespecting
program.
I
Oshaki, bro.
definitely want to. Nah, all jokes aside,
You
I definitely want to see Tank and Shakur. I feel like that's gotta be like the best fight,
I was
and
your
it
boy
might
wants to
not
fight
even
Jake
be
Paul, man.
all hyped up what we thinking it's gonna be, bro. Like,
Your boy wants
I
to fight
still
Jake
wanna
Paul,
see
man.
it
He
though.
wants to
I
fight
wanna
Jake
see
Paul.
it.
He wants to fight
yeah,
Jake
I
Paul.
still want to see it. I want to see everybody
Yeah.
mix
Shakur
it
got
up.
to listen. Shakur got to get his hands right.
No, we don't.
Got to
Business
get his
about
hands
business.
Yeah.
right,
Hold
bro.
on, Chelsea.
But
Yeah.
Come
Chelsea,
on
have you
now.
heard what he
bro,
said?
just because his
He
He said,
can't
hands
come in
messed up,
there.
no.
that
I'm
don't
sorry. Go
mean
ahead.
that that don't mean that he could like finesse a way for him to stay away from Tank and be elusive and just pop shot him and stay away from him for 12 rounds, bro. Bro, it's he could possibly do that shit, bro.
I
But we
believe.
gotta see
I
it.
believe
We gotta see
the way
it.
he's
He could
designed. I believe
possibly
he's.
do
I
that.
really believe that he could.
He
But
can
I just
possibly
don't
do that. I'm
believe.
not just going to completely shut him out. Like, nah, he's not gonna do that. It's bro.
Right.
He could possibly outbox.
I
What's his name?
gotta. I
Tim
gotta see
Boski.
Shakur take
Yeah,
some punches though. When it was time to, I gotta see him get hit.
Not
I
me.
I
think
I
gotta
I
ain't
see
think
gotta
him get
see him
Shakur
get
got
hit.
a
hit.
10, bro.
I
I
I
ain't
ain't
see
gotta
think
him
see
get.
him
I
get
he
ain't
hit.
see
barely
when it
get
was
hit,
time for him
but
to
I
get
think he got
hit.
a
I
10,
don't see
bro.
him take no chances, bro. Like you know what I mean.
Listen,
You know what I
it is
mean.
not your job as a
So
fighter
you
to
never
let
seen him
somebody
get
And
hit
hit
I
by
agree
you.
with
Della
you.
That's not
Santos
I
your
and
agree
Della
job.
with
Santos?
you. I agree with
You
you with
gotta
that,
try
EA.
to hit me.
But I need to see if something connect. I never seen him in certain trouble. Like when it was time,
All
like
right,
when I
well,
See
felt
Tank,
why
like
you
he
ain't
well,
wasn't
tell
Tank
me,
looking
gonna
bro?
have
good.
to show us.
And you
Tank
may
gonna
never
have to
because he's
show
so
us.
Exactly.
he's so good. You may never because he's so good. You may
Hold
never
up.
see him in no trouble. The
Right.
guy don't
No,
lose
no,
rounds.
no,
The
no,
guy don't
But
lose
no,
did
no,
rounds.
no.
The guy
I
don't lose
believe that.
rounds.
No, no. He's gonna get hit by
He would have
guys.
decimated Lamont Roach. He would have
Who?
picked that man
Who?
apart. He would have
Who?
picked
Who,
Lamont Roach
Twelve?
apart.
Hey, Tim, why you gotta keep disrespecting Lamont Roach, bro?
I'm
Don't
not
take no
disrespecting
credit
Lamont
away
Roach.
from him,
Hey,
I never
hey,
listen.
man.
I never said
Don't do
Lamont Roach.
that.
I never
nah,
said
but look,
Lamont
look,
Roach is
look.
a
hey.
bad. Lamont Roach is a
You know
credible
what's
champion.
crazy?
No, no.
I'm
Shakur
sorry, go
probably
ahead.
does cook Lamont Roach. But
You know he
what
does.
we
You
not
know he does.
remembering is that,
Why?
bro,
Lamont Roach is a
Lamont
smart
Roach and
fighter.
because Lamont, everybody just going off of the fight that just happened on Saturday. But
Yeah.
look, Lamont and Tank, bro, they have history, bro. They got history. So you got familiarity in the situation. You get what I'm saying?
You know, another
And
Absolutely.
thing that I
Lamont
think
know how
people
Tank,
I'm sorry.
huh?
Another thing that I think people not because I didn't think about it until I saw him in the ring, and then I remember because I follow him on Twitter when he's in camp, and I'm talking about Lamont Roach. When he's in camp at
Uh-huh.
130, he's very angry and he's very mad because he's cutting that weight to get down there. I think
Mm-hmm.
135 at this point is his weight class, and so he was
I
happy to
yeah.
be up here. He was filled out and he was healthy, and
Mm-hmm.
that allowed him to be able to absorb those punches from Tank.
Yeah.
But Tank
Mm-hmm.
looked
He
a
looked
little
bigger.
frail to me in this fight for whatever reason.
Yeah,
He's a
no, he
small
was big
guy,
as yeah, he was
but
big. He was
he
big.
looked frail in
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
fight.
he was way
So
bigger
Yeah.
than Tank.
I think
Yeah, hell
Ronnie
yeah.
just moved up at the right time. He moved up at the right time, and he was fighting a
Yeah.
familiar opponent. And if
Word.
you ain't on your A game, you gonna get beat. He beat him. He just
I'm a,
beat him.
and I'm gonna tell you something that I'm not gonna make the mistake and do no more. I want to see these fights, man. When a guy get to these levels, I'm not gonna just. I ain't doing that no more. I ain't gonna just say, "Oh
Word.
no,
I'm
man."
glad,
We
Ian.
gotta see these fights now, man. Like this is.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, because I'm telling you, I thought Tank was gonna knock him out. I ain't think he was gonna get past 6.
Yeah, but
Can
you
I
gotta
can
I
I
didn't think
ask
he
you a
was
remember,
gonna get
question?
bro.
past
They
6, man.
been they
Can I ask you a
look, they
question?
been
Can I ask you a question? How come the Jamel Herring fight got under everybody's skin to the point they had to keep mentioning it?
You
Because
know
because
I ain't
why
had
people
no
Greg? You know
respect
saying
for
why
it.
Jamel
Greg? They
Aaron,
thought
and I'm
Jamal Herring was
ashamed
a
of
problem.
that.
They didn't really
Because
watch him
Jamel
that
Herring is
much.
not on the
And
Jamel
when he,
Herring
oh,
is not on
hold
the
on, let
level.
me say this.
Jamel Herring.
And when, like I said a couple weeks ago, when he went in there with Shakur with that friendly shit, he looked bad. He looked
Yeah,
like he didn't belong in the ring with anybody. The way
yeah,
Shakur made him
Bro,
look.
exactly.
When
So
Yeah,
Lamont Roach
that's
fought
why
Jamel Herring,
yeah. That
didn't
probably
he
was in
say
my
that?
mind. That probably
it
was
was
in
in
Didn't he
my
say that he
mind.
everybody's
was going
mind.
through something?
And y'all
Yeah.
disrespected him. And when I said that, yo, he would beat him right now. No problems. I
He
said
almost
that
beat him
Right.
then
months
because he
ago.
almost knocked his ass out in that last round.
He definitely almost knocked him out in that last round. He definitely did. He hurt him.
Listen,
Bad.
Lamont Roach
Absolutely.
has improved. Lamont Roach has improved ever since the Jamel Herring fight. Yes,
And
he has
that's
Exactly.
improved.
another
Y'all
thing.
act
Quit
like guys
acting like
can't
folks
get
can't
better. They
get
can't
better.
learn
Yeah.
from their
Right.
L's and,
That's what I'm
and come
saying.
back
Right.
stronger.
But that's
Right.
why
Anything,
Right.
bro.
The
that's
Right.
no,
Jamel
That's
no.
Herring
right.
fight
It's a right for Lamont Roach to have a
probably
loss,
is
but
the
it's not a
fight
right
that
for
made
Tank to
him
have a loss.
better. Like,
It's not a right for Tank to have a loss. Lamont Roach has got a loss. We're fine with that, but it's not a right for Tank to get a loss. Tank took the L. He took the first L. It's as simple as that, man. Devin Haney
Mm.
still got his O. Shakur Stevenson still got his O. Teofimo Lopez been in there with Loma. He been in there pound for pound. My boy. What's my man's name? Josh Taylor. Come on, man. What has Tank done? What has he done? And he's losing to Roach. Then now you want to give an excuse to make a rematch. No, man, we don't want rematch. I know if you don't had the choice to pick Shakur Stevenson or Lomachenko or maybe a Devin Haney, you're going to pick one of those three guys instead of Lamont Roach. I don't want to
No,
see no
I'm
Lamont
picking.
Roach win.
No, 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 no,
No.
no,
I
no, no,
want to see
not
all of
me.
those fights.
I'm picking Roach. I'm picking Roach.
Stop, Mr. Harris, man. Stop me. So you're
I'm
picking
picking
Roach.
Roach. No, I
You
want to see
picking,
that.
hold on.
I
You
gotta see
picking
that
Roach.
again.
You picking
I
Now
Roach
I
gotta see
over
that
definitely got to
again.
see
Loma.
that
So
again
you
too.
picking Roach
I
over
definitely
Loma,
Yeah,
got to see that
Shakur,
again too.
and Devin. So you picking Roach over
yeah,
those three guys.
yeah,
Huh?
yeah,
Get off it, man. Get off
yeah.
it. Get off it, Mr. Harris. What are you talking about?
Hey,
Lomachenko will
Bro,
most probably beat the shit out of Roach. Lomachenko will most probably beat the shit out of Roach. Because he does well.
hmm.
He does all his work on the front foot. He likes to step on angles. You know what I'm saying? Lomachenko comes at you differently. He's not a back foot fighter like a Tank. See, Tank Davis proved to me that he's not as good on the front foot as he is. He's a going backwards fighter. He likes to set his power off of the back foot. You know what I'm saying to you? He don't like to put
Bro,
his
how
power on
can
the
hey
you
front foot.
say
Van,
that
hey
based off
Tim,
of
I
Van,
don't
one
think
hey
fight,
that was
Van.
his
bro?
best.
Here go Butch coaching from the couch, bang.
How can
He
you
said
say
the
that
coach.
based off of one fight,
Hey,
bro?
Tim,
He
I
He
sees
don't
fought
coach.
think
No,
that
no,
somebody
it's
that
was
not
was
one
the
fight. It's
familiar
not
with
one
best
him. He
fight, sir.
fought
It's
of
not
somebody
one
that
Tank,
he
fight, sir.
fought
bro.
He
in the
fought Rolly.
amateurs. He
I
fought
think Tank
somebody
could
that
get
he
way more than
sparred
that,
in
bro.
camps. He fought
No.
somebody that he grew up with.
I think that
He's
wasn't the best
Why
of
do
familiar
Tank
you
we
with
keep
saw.
him.
saying this?
He
Why
all
do
of
you keep
that shit
saying
that
this?
Tank do in the ring when he talking to you in the ring and gelling off you. He's not doing that shit to Lamont because he from the same neck of the woods. You
So is
can't
that
gel
so is
off
that a
me,
mental
cuz
is that a
I
mental is
know
that
what
a
you
mental
on.
blockage? Is that a mental blockage? What is that?
Bad night.
Yeah.
No, not
Bad
bad night.
night.
If that's a mental blockage, that's a mental blockage, sir.
See, I'm gonna tell you something. With Tank having this bad night, the key thing now is to look at him in his next fight. Because everybody
But
have a bad night. Or sometimes you
but
run into somebody that got your number.
but
His
like
That's
you
next
I
fight.
said,
think
That's why I
EA,
say I want to see the
that's
Roach fight. But any fight he in next, I'm gonna be tuned in because I want to see how he look. When you had that adversity, shit don't go your way, and you the big star, and everything don't go your way. Now you got to go back and get
and
grimy. I want him
and
to
he
go back
needed
and get
and he
grimy
needed
and
that
come
EA.
back.
Mr.
Hold
Harris, Tall
on.
Street. Mr. Harris,
Listen,
Tall Street.
hold
Mr. Harris,
on.
Tall Street.
He had damn near 20,000 people in that building that night. He got booed.
he did. I'm
He
telling you,
got
Tank's
booed.
Boo,
ego is
boo,
He ain't
bruised
Yeah,
never been
right now.
booed.
Wait,
His
right,
y'all
ego is
never answered
right.
bruised.
my
He the
question
reason
though,
why them
bruh.
20,000 people was
What?
in there damn near.
Hold on,
I mean,
hold on.
come
What?
on.
His
Y'all never answered my question though, bruh.
what's the question?
What?
How do y'all see the rematch going?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
I got Roach winning the rematch.
He
Roach
said-
winning.
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
I
I just
got
want to
Roach
see
winning.
it. I'm a
I
fan.
don't
I got
know.
Roach winning.
How
I
You
got
by
know
it's
what I do
going.
want to know
by
before
a
I say
knockout or
anything?
a decision?
I want to see who he got in. I want to see who Tank got in his corner. I want to see
exactly,
if
Exactly.
He cornered
Why did he
Twizzle.
leave Calvin? What is this Calvin
Hold
Ford
on,
embarrassment?
hold on. See,
Why
you didn't
broke
listen to
something?
the press conference.
Why
Calvin
fix
took a
something that's
break
not broke?
because he got married.
No,
So
I heard
Calvin
all of
left.
that. I heard all of that, but I saw.
Calvin took a break
But
and
let me
went to
say this:
spend time with his lady.
I heard all of that, but I saw what I saw. Like y'all seen what y'all seen. I saw what I saw in that ring after that fight. He and Calvin have it's something going on there.
It.
I don't
I don't
know.
know. I'm not
I
gonna
don't
say.
know
It
what it
seemed like
is,
it though.
but
It seemed like it.
it seems off. So I
Miss,
Yeah.
want to see
excuse me, miss.
who he
Excuse me.
has in his corner and if they have fixed that.
It
Excuse me, the
might have
beautiful
felt
lady.
I ain't
off,
Excuse
gonna
me,
lie. That
excuse
Russ,
me.
whole night was
Excuse me,
off.
the
but
Like
beautiful
don't
lady.
forget,
Excuse me. It's
he
because
was back
he
there
did that
Tank
yawning
before.
and
Calvin
shit.
Ford
Like
cares about
the whole
legacy.
night was just
Calvin
off.
Ford cares about
Usually
legacy.
when his
Tank don't
fights,
care about
they
legacy.
show his mother on the camera and shit. Like the whole night was just weird. Like
What happened
Tank,
with his mom's?
Yeah,
I said,
I
you
definitely
know,
didn't see his
usually in his
mom that
fights they
night.
be showing his mom on the
I
camera and
didn't see
shit. Like
her.
that's what I'm saying. Like I
Okay,
don't
okay,
know.
I didn't
okay.
see
It
excuse
her.
was
me,
just
sir.
like the
Excuse me.
His
whole. It
mom
was
was
just
Tank
weird.
off.
Like
don't
the
care about
vibe.
legacy. Calvin Ford cares about legacy. Calvin Ford cares about boxing. He wants to be in the gym
Yeah.
24/7. Tank don't want to be in the gym 24/7. Tank don't care about boxing like that. He's
I
done. He's
believe
made his
him when
runs.
he said he ready to retire. I
He's
believe
good.
that. There's a lot of people,
He's
a lot
mentally
of his
checked out.
fans don't want to believe that, but I believe him when he says he's ready to just get off the grid and retire. Why would he say that just to
That
be
kind of
seen?
showed
I believe it.
in the
This
last
nigga said he
fight
wants to
because
see a
Yeah.
that nigga
therapist.
was
He wants
not
to do
focused.
this.
Even
Get out of
Roach
school.
said that in one of the press conferences. He said, and I heard the streets talking. Like I heard you ain't focused. Like you better
Right.
be like.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So
And he
they
told him
Yeah.
that
feel
if
me?
you're not, I'm gonna do something to you. And he did.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Mm.
Excuse me, beautiful lady.
It's
Excuse me. This is what I'm talking about. Tank Davis, his dedication to the sport is been nullified now. He's made what he needs to make. Remember, he's a prize fighter. The other guys, they're not so much prize fighters. What you do, they're entertaining fighters. They make the, you know what I'm saying? They like Mike Tyson. You know, those type of guys, prize fighters. They're there to entertain the people. They're not there to try and lose. They're not there to try and give us tough fights. You know what I'm saying to you? Once Mike Tyson won the world championship when he was what 21 years old or whatnot, you know, he went on to beat the Tony Tubbs of the world, the Morrisons of the world, those guys, those guys of the world. You know, what I'm saying the Larry Holmes of the world. After that, they turned him into a real prize fighter, man. I'm telling you, Tank Davis has been mentally checked out. He doesn't care about the division no more. He doesn't care about belts, this and whatnot. We've heard him say it multiple times, and I'm tired of it. Hand over that belt. You know what I'm saying to you? Take your ball and take your basketball and get off the court. Let the big dogs play. Let the big
this
dogs
the
play. Let the big
but
dogs play.
Tim, this the wake
Hey
up call, Tim.
yo,
This the wake up call, Tim. He don't like being booed. He don't like that shit.
This guy's
And
supposed
when
to.
he come back, now he heard what he said. I'm going to the gym the next day.
All
Oh
right.
yeah.
He gonna come
Oh
back.
yeah.
Listen, he gonna come back and he gonna show you something, bro. Listen, the game need Tank. These boys don't make
Tank's
no
10 and
money without
31 years.
Tank. They ain't filling up.
this
Tank
right
10 and
They
here,
not
31.
filling up
Tank 10 and
arenas.
31, 12th
These
Street. He's
guys
turning
can't put
31 this year, nigga.
10,000 in a
31.
this
seat. Come
this
on,
right
bro. Are
here
you
could
But I
serious?
tell
make
you
None of
or
what,
that
break
helped
though,
him
Tank,
win
if
that
bro.
fight last week.
Hey, you right. It don't
This
got
right
nothing
here
to do
could
with
make or
that,
break
but
Tank.
it got
It's
everything to
going
do
to
with
either
that. Like,
make him
None of that helped
shark up or he gonna be
G,
he gonna fall apart.
what's YSM join the business of boxing? Tank is needed. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? He's needed. He's
It don't
needed.
mean nothing if he don't want to be there.
Hey, you
that's what
right.
I was getting ready to
Listen,
say.
Yeah.
If he don't want to, if he done with
these guys
boxing,
can only
I would
make
rather
money with
see him
turkey.
retire and just go ahead and do something else if he ain't got his head in it.
These
If you
guys,
don't want to,
I'm
I
glad.
don't want to see him get in the ring and get hurt because he ain't all the way there. If
I
he
think he
done
gonna be
with it,
there.
just
He
let
gonna
it
be
go.
there.
That's
I'm
I,
glad
I
you
hope
that's
said
so.
like
that.
the
Like
Jerry
I don't
He's
want him
Anderson
to get in the ring
situation
and he ain't
too,
all the
bro.
way there. Fuck
If he
that. If he
listen,
ain't all the
if
way
he
in,
not all the
just
way
let it
there,
go.
you'll
Huh?
know by next fight.
So
If
so
he
you
back
can't,
dialed in the way he should be, you'll know
Uh-huh.
that too.
12th Street, you're
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be excited to see the next fight. I just want him to be all the way in. Like I don't want Tank to be halfway in because you can get hurt in that ring, man. So if he really done with it, fuck it. You made your money,
No,
just leave,
allegedly
man.
not, Mr. Harris. No, Mr. Harris.
Jerry
He's
Anderson.
Mr. Harris. He's Voldemort. He's Thor. He's Hercules. He's an A+ fighter. He's a complete fighter. He can't get hurt in there. He can't get hurt in there.
Oh
Allegedly,
no no
he did.
no
What do you
no
mean?
no
Hey
He
no.
beats
Tim, you
everybody. He beats
crazy, man.
everyone. He knocks out everybody from 135 to 140, and that he knocks everyone out. That's what they say. So I don't want to hear that
Yeah, on
bullshit,
his
man.
A
You
game,
better get
yeah, I
your ass in
believe
there.
that. On his
Bullshit.
A
I
game, I
know.
believe that.
No,
Hey
no, no,
You
you
yo,
don't. You
seem
don't
He
like
believe
didn't.
that. You don't. You
like a
don't believe
tank
that. You don't
hater.
believe that.
He
You
didn't.
don't believe that.
He
You
didn't.
don't
He's a
believe that.
tank hater.
He
Yes.
didn't
Yes.
say
Yes.
he didn't say that. He
He's a
he
tank
didn't say
hater.
that. Leonard
Yes,
Ellerby
yes,
said
yes.
that.
I'm a tank hater. Yes.
Leonard,
hey
Oh
yo,
yeah.
Leonard
oh,
Ellerby,
we know,
Leonard Ellerby said that. He didn't
But
say that.
nah,
Leonard
I do
Ellerby said
we
think,
that.
know,
bro.
we know
I'm
your
talking
favorite
about like
boxer, Sonny
a
Edwards, man.
focus,
Cut it out.
a focus, 100% 100% healthy Tank, like yeah, I feel like he could beat all of these guys. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying that other guys
Hey,
can't beat him, but I feel like yeah, he could beat them. You get what I'm
No, no,
saying?
no, 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 no. You
hey,
haven't beaten
listen.
everybody. You haven't beaten everyone. He ain't beating everyone. That's the whole point. He's not beating everyone. If he gets
He
through
I
them,
can't. I'm
there's
gonna
but
those
tell you
4 fights
something.
that can't beat
I
him.
think he
I'm gonna tell
could.
you.
You're saying
Hey,
I'm
hey,
crazy
bro,
because I
bro.
think he
He
can.
Tank. Listen. Tank
Well,
can't compete with
I
them
can't have my
guys.
own opinion.
Tank can't compete with them guys at 140. He too small. I don't know if you ever seen Tank. Tank is little. Tank a little dude. And that's
He's
why when
low
he was
too.
pulling them guys down with the
5'5".
rehydration clauses and all of that, I wasn't really mad at him. I
You
seen
think,
Tank is little,
Mr.
man.
Harris, Mr. Harris, Mr.
Tank
I
Harris,
mean,
little,
he's
you
bro.
think, Mr.
5'5",
Harris,
bro. I
Mr. Harris,
mean,
you
Tank
think Tank
little.
can
5'5".
fight Gary
That's
Russell? You think Tank can fight Gary Russell? Gary Russell will knock that nigga out, knock him out. Gary
Hey,
Russell will
Yeah,
yo.
kill that man.
no.
I'm,
Gary too big for him.
hey, I'm
Hey,
done
Gary
with
too
hey,
him,
big
bro.
for
hey,
him.
hey,
Gary
yo.
Russell will kill him. Gary Russell will kill him.
Bingo.
Hey,
What's
Gary
listen.
up,
too
Jay?
big for
What's
Tank.
up, baby?
Gary too big for
It's
Tank.
it's 12:42 on the East Coast, and
For
and
sure.
I got nothing but love for y'all.
Hey, I'm be with you down here in Georgia.
I'm trying.
What's that? I'd have slipped all that.
I I appreciate I appreciate y'all. You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the fuck.
Gotta get out
Hey yo,
of here.
Nah,
I
yo,
want to
shout out
Salute.
talk
to everybody in
boxing.
the
I want to
panel,
talk
yo.
boxing all day. Talk
Exactly.
boxing all day, nigga. I want to talk
we
boxing all day, nigga. I ain't know you know UFK, but I ain't know
We got
UFK, nigga. I
All
ain't
right,
know
put
we
the
love
channel
the
on your
we
tape on your
we
page. We about to come over
yo.
there.
We love the
we
love.
got you, Chris Ebank.
Queens of boxing. Make sure
Let me
y'all
send the
follow.
cheesesteaks for you, man. I got some
Hey
free
yo,
cheesesteaks.
they go to tag for Nick J and her partner, the Queens of Boxing. They
Boxiana.
talk, they talk
Who is
heavy.
that? That's
That's who was just on here. They get it
Boxiana.
popping.
Oh
Boxiana.
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I
I
bet,
They
watched
bet,
them
got
bet.
joints a few
interviews.
times.
They do interviews and all that. They get it popping. Y'all
I'm about
gotta
to,
go
I'm about to
fuck with them.
subscribe to them. I'm about to check them out.
No, for sure.
Hey, yo,
But
he in
man,
the corner tripping.
hey, listen, I
Hey, yo.
appreciate y'all, man, for coming through and breaking this shit down. To be
Thanks for having us,
continued.
bro.
My
All right,
God.
bet.
Bye, fellas.
All
All
right,
right.
see
All
ya.
right, y'all take care.
Salute.
Make sure y'all go ahead and follow the Queens, follow 12th Street, follow EH, follow my man Tim Boski. Appreciate the love. This is GHB TV. If you wanna talk to me, Greg Hackett 86 on Instagram, Greg Hackett 215 on X, or you can talk to me through my Cash App, GregieCash. I appreciate y'all.
Salute. Peace.
Get with me.